Welcome, everybody, to episode 15. No, 16.
16?
Right?
16.
Yes.
16.
We're learning how to count this week, friends.
Get done.
Episode 16 of the Dubois Podcast.
Yeah.
Where, as every week, you're here with...
The boys.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to...
That was crispy.
Nah, look.
Nice. Like a
Okay.
McDonald's Sprite.
Facts. Nah, that thing's spicy.
Burns.
They have, sorry, anyway.
Today, we're going to get into pet peeves and icks. You know, it's a topic I've seen all over TikTok. I've seen it on Reddit. The reason why I wanted to talk about it is because I feel like sometimes icks can really just be someone's pet peeve, but they're making it an ick. I think it's a little, you know, kind of stretching it a bit. So we're all going to kind of go over like our personal pet peeves or icks. We're going to read a couple stories. But before we get into that, whoa, let's get into everybody's weeks or week. You first, as always.
Oh, yo.
We should just have this written down.
All you gotta
for
do is
every
just sit
week.
over there, bro, and then you won't have to go
That's
first.
true. Oh, no,
Yeah,
that's
is
your
it-
seat.
is
That's
it
your
just
seat.
the
He's
side
not
you like
willing
to
to
be
go
on?
to
the
That's
side.
what it is.
I've been
Sure.
accustomed
Assigned
to the
seat, yeah.
So now it's the seat. You know?
Anyways.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I don't think anything too crazy happened in my week. You know, it's normal weekday, week.
Week.
I took Friday off for my birthday.
Nice.
Happy
Say that-
birthday!
something
Happy
that
birthday.
happened
Oh,
this
and,
week, you know, your
this-
birthday.
It's cool. I
And
guess.
this weekend
I
is
was waiting for
Cinco
you
de
to say it.
Mayo.
Yeah.
Cinco de
Nice.
Drinko.
Oh, my.
Don't-
Jesus.
Man, throw.
Get yourself.
Woo-hoo.
Yay!
It's not for me.
You know what's going on.
Oh,
And allergies still beating my ass. But
sorry, brother.
we just go back to that.
Yeah,
It goes from the Cinco de Mayo thing. Allergies still beating the shit out of me. Yeah.
All right.
But I got an allergist appointment now, so that's cool.
nice.
Nice.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Hopefully it goes
So-
well.
I gotta
Hopefully
make
I
one
can
of
be
those too.
cured.
Don't be cured.
Probably
Hopefully.
not, but
Well,
Gotta just have a positive attitude about it. Damn.
I've suffered my whole life. It's hard.
I mean, you know you have.
It's hard.
So like, what more is there to lose from doing it?
Yeah, no.
No, sorry.
That's why I made the appointment. I'm like, hopefully I can.
I was copying what he
Are
said.
you gonna get shots?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask them what the options are, and then
That's what I gotta
See
do
how it
for
goes.
cats
Damn.
and dogs.
yeah,
Damn.
I'm tired of dying. What? What happened?
Chance was like, because you said have a positive outlook, and then Chance said, like, I had it my whole life, it's hard. And then I was like, it's hard. And then I was like, wait, no.
Alex
I
was
was like, wait, no,
Is
not like
it hard?
Not like,
And I looked at him
that.
like,
Not like that. Not like that. I was just
That's not a
copying.
rough life.
My
Okay.
fault, yeah. My
no,
fault.
it's the way he
Allergies
asked
of
it.
constipation, hard over here.
My fault, bro.
All right,
It was just, yeah, sorry.
let's just say happy birthday to Chance.
Happy
real quick.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Chance.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey,
Happy birthday to
yeah. All right, I'm done.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
There's so much happening
I'm
right
done.
now.
Another chaotic episode.
My week was fine.
You're done.
I started back on my normal work schedule. I'm no longer servicing, and I'm back to pickups and deliveries. So I've been home at a normal time.
Nice.
Is that better? What
Woo!
is-
On top
of
what
going
does
in.
servicing mean?
So servicing is when I clean
I'll tell you.
the bathrooms and stuff.
My fault.
Can you relax?
I'm
Can
sorry.
you calm
It's
down?
his
It's
turn.
my episode.
Yeah. Yeah, servicing is when you clean the units and stuff.
I thought that's what you like always did.
No, so I started pickups and deliveries, but then during winter time it gets slow, so there's not as many of those. So they lay some of the or put them on hiatus, so to speak. And then during those times I'm servicing, so I'm cleaning and doing like little deliveries here and there and blah blah blah. It sucks dick and balls because I have to work insane hours when that happens, and it was for like a stretch of like 5 months, almost 6, and I was like, this is really
Hell.
starting to wear on me, and I cannot handle it anymore. And then now I'm back.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Doing the
Yay!
good stuff. So now I go in at 7
Yay.
instead of 5,
Nice.
and then I usually get out a little earlier than I was getting out before.
Nice.
So
a little.
It's
but at least I'm going in later.
I mean,
so,
hey, it's something.
yeah,
a
it's
little
something.
more sleep.
Yeah,
True.
I'll take
Need
it.
a little more time to enjoy.
Yeah,
There you
I'll
go.
take it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing is I'm worried about is when summertime really comes and it starts to pick up again. I'm nervous that it's going to go back to kind of just what it was. But hopefully
Hopefully it'll be all
Fingers
right.
crossed.
I'll be okay. I didn't have any beef with old people. In fact, I met two very nice, kind, and sweet old people.
Nice.
They
They
probably
were
watched the
helpful.
episode.
Yeah,
Like,
they
we gotta
saw
make
they
this
saw me
guy's life a
coming.
little
Yeah,
better.
exactly. Good. The rest of you should take note.
Oh,
The
yeah.
universe
They were-
put them in your way.
Yeah.
They were like, he's had a rough time. Let's give him some nice.
They were
old
kind.
people.
They were sweet. They were helpful. They were understand. There's three of them actually.
Were
Well,
they
no.
little
So
ladies?
one lady wasn't an old. I don't think she was an old lady. She was probably in maybe like her late 40s, early 50s, maybe. If that even.
Mhm.
She was very nice, and she had every reason to probably get upset. Well, not every reason. She'd still be doing a lot if she got upset after what happened. But she had a little bit more reason to get upset than most old people do ever. So
Mhm.
yeah, I respect her. I hope nothing but good things for her and the other two wonderful women that I also met.
Nice.
So I don't just have beef with old people just because they're old. It's the way they act as an old person that I have beef with. So
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Well, that's good. Good to know.
thanks, man.
For me,
Yeah.
I just worked. I had to work today, this morning.
Yeah.
It's never fun, but it's extra money.
Indeed.
Yay.
I don't think anything really happened that's like worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Just been
What?
chilling, working.
I just looked at you because you said something. That's what happens during a conversation. When
I know,
someone's
but
talking,
you
look at
like
them.
you like slow motion.
I just looked over.
Guys, mom and dad are
I
fighting.
don't think you guys can sit together.
Yeah, like you gotta separate you two.
It's just everything I do is just he has a problem with it. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's,
That-
yeah, that's pretty much.
oh damn!
I know it's sad. I live a boring life of work, home.
I feel that.
Unfortunate.
My week, graphic warning, was hot, nasty, trash, swampy booty butt cheeks, and I hate it.
Golly.
And I hate that I'm destined to forever be harassed by old Caucasians, and it's trash. I got ambushed by an old white lady of a certain political
Yeah.
alignment
Oh,
at Stop and Shop, and then also I work with a bunch of old white men, and they will not leave me alone, and it's ass. And
Old-
that's my week. I
Old
hate
people, you're never getting away with it. Every episode
True.
there's going to be
So
something.
one person with beef.
As long as you continue
If
this
it's
fuck ass
not
behavior.
one, it's another.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
For real.
Exactly.
You're doing it to yourselves.
Yeah. Anyway, other than that, nothing really happened. New Valorant Battle Pass. That's cool. Yeah. How's your week, Frank?
My week was okay. I finished my last week of exams. Next week is finals. I'm ready
Nice.
to be done and ready to have a break. I am over it. This semester killed me, so I'm happy to de-stress from it.
Oh, yeah.
I
Well,
still
good
might
luck.
make it.
Good luck,
Mhm.
and
Thank you.
hopefully it is over faster than it might seem it
Yeah.
will be.
True.
If you guys don't see me here next episode, it's because I am having a mental breakdown in a corner somewhere
Yeah.
because I
She'll
filmed
be in the
my
room. She just won't be on
finals.
the
Yeah, yeah. She'll be
Right,
on
I'll
camera.
just be crying in the corner. You'll just hear me sobbing.
We'll pan over to
Miserably.
her a couple
Oh,
times.
don't do that.
All right. Well, that concludes that. We'll get into our music recommendations. Mr.
Yay!
Chance, back to you again.
Back to me.
Music.
My music.
Okay.
My music
Drill
recommendation
rapper.
for this week is "Fair Play" by
Nice.
Kiana Letty. Letty? I think it's Letty.
Wait, huh?
Does he listen to her too?
Yeah,
you talking
the,
about?
that's the one who did the songs with Khalid.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she did a couple. I don't know.
Oh,
That we were
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah,
Yeah.
I also know how to say her last name.
Yeah.
Lead, Letty,
I think it's Letty, but
Letty.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Letty. Anyway, good singer. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a cool song. It's
Fair
got-
Play is a good song, yeah.
Yeah. It's got cool vibes. I don't 100%. I don't know 100% remember what it's about, but
Hey, it's like that sometimes.
yeah, it's cool.
Sometimes you
As
just
long as
gotta-
it sounds good, that's all you need.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, all right.
That's
Moving
it.
along.
I'll say it.
That's it.
Jesus, I'm in the sticky chair again.
No, me too.
Oh no,
We're all in the sticky
Sounds
chair.
sus.
Alex! What do we tell you about doing things in the chair?
I hate that this is my narrative.
We're
But
gonna scrap
I'll go along with it. I couldn't control it. I'm sorry.
My music recommendation. Mine comes from a musical.
Yay!
Me too.
So
Sorry.
recent.
Spoilers.
Huh?
I know what it is.
What do you think it
Assuming
is?
it's the I don't even know what
In
they're
the
called.
Heights.
Piragua.
Oh, no,
What
Piragua.
were you gonna say?
the dude that you
Les
said I
Mis?
looked like or something.
Oh, Jorge? No,
Oh.
no, not that.
Jorge.
That was we talked about that last week.
Damn, can't do the
That was only
repeat.
last week, yeah.
Also, I think I said his name incorrect. It's not Jorge Herranz Rivera. It's Jorge Rivera Herranz. I don't
asked
remember
you that
what way
the
I
other
said it.
day. That's
I know.
crazy.
I know. I always get it wrong, but now I got it right. And he's beautiful.
True.
And but that's not important right now.
Oh, sorry.
We're getting distracted.
It's just a fact.
My bad.
Yes. No, it's
My
okay.
bad.
My music recommendation comes from the movie Journey to Bethlehem.
That's not what I thought you were gonna
Which is a musical about the birth and of baby and coming together of Mary and Joseph in the birth of baby Jesus.
Baby
And if you're not very religious, it is a little hard to separate the religious aspect from the movie, but you can do it. You can just pretend. Lecrae is in the movie. That's
Oh, hell
pretty
yeah.
cool.
Nice.
He plays Gabriel, the angel that
It's
gets Mary pregnant.
I'm an idiot.
Yo!
Because like you said musical, but in my head I like just pictured like just the soundtrack. So when you said movie, I was like, movie? I was like, oh, it's probably like a musical movie
Yeah.
anyway. Yeah.
But the song in specific is "We Become We." So it's basically the moment in the movie where they get married because they weren't married for a very long time, but in order to escape the
Ooh.
Romans,
Scandal!
in order to escape the Romans who are looking for an unmarried pregnant woman, they get married to quell some of that.
That's
the
so
heat that they
crazy,
got
bro.
on them.
But we gotta hunt her down because she's.
Was that
that's
the
crazy.
reason they had to kill her or something? Because she's unmarried. I know nothing.
Oh,
about
so okay, so let me break this down for
Oh, here we
my
go.
guess-
Break it down. Break it down.
It could be an after conversation if you want.
Okay,
I
just
don't know.
remind me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'll give me an excuse to talk about a musical and I'll do it, even though it's technically about the Bible, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Read the
so,
Bible. Damn.
So yeah, so this song they sing when they're getting married, it's essentially about two people kind of coming together and learning to exist together in union. When at first, because it's an arranged marriage technically, so it's they weren't exactly really into it at first, but then things happen, and then she sees the stuff that he does for her and stuff like that, and he falls in love with her just off of vibes.
Nice.
So
Me for real.
yes, they fall in love. However, at the end of the song, all I'm saying is Mary, she does some kind of at the end of the song, she does some kind of like, I was like, damn.
Oh.
So the last lyrics in the song, Joseph says, I could never learn to love another. And then at the end of the song, at the very last line is Mary says, maybe I could learn to love you too. And I'm like,
Oh,
damn, Mary,
damn.
that's cold as ice. My man's out here putting himself in danger when he doesn't have to.
Damn.
For your sake, you're talking about some maybe I could fall in love with you
Damn,
too.
that's
I'm like,
crazy.
damn, Mary,
Golly.
that's cold as ice,
For
girl.
real, though.
Shit.
Damn.
Here is
Ask
cold
her
as
what she
ice.
meant by that.
Huh?
Let's ask Mary what she meant by that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
okay.
We'll get her
Get
on
her
the
on
podcast.
the pod, yeah.
So yeah, it's a beautiful song. It was going on TikTok for a little bit. And it's very nice. It's about love, and it's awesome. So
Nice.
listen to it. Feel free to watch the movie. All I'm saying is the music, and regardless of your stance on religion, it doesn't matter. Like the movie itself is not amazing. It's not like a musical that's gonna shift the world. It's no Les Mis or anything like
Yes,
that.
yes,
but
sir.
like it's still all the songs are good. So I'll say that all the songs are good in the musical, and it's nice. It's fun. The production quality is okay, but you can tell it's a low budget movie.
Is it newer?
Yeah, it came out last year or this
fuck.
year or something like that. So yeah, long-winded little thing, but yeah,
Nice.
it's a good song.
Informative.
Check it out. Mine's is
Yeah.
Velvet Light by Jacob. It's kind of a shorter song, not a lot of like lyrics, but the message essentially is that like he's kind of reminiscing of like a time he was with a girl that he liked. But overall, like great vibes. The beat is just like great. He talks about like how she mesmerized him, and I feel like the beat itself is mesmerizing me every time I listen to it.
Nice.
But really good. I don't have much to say about it because it's kind of a short song, but
Nice.
check it out.
Hell yeah.
See, that's how we make up for time.
Yeah.
When one person goes on for a long time, the next person goes short, so that way
Yep.
it equalizes in the end.
Time for me to yap.
All right, Veronica, make it snappy.
I'll make it quick, I swear.
Mine this week is Come to Your Senses by Alexandra Shipp and Vanessa Hudgens from Tick Tick Boom, a good movie that
Oh,
Chance
hell
put me and Sean onto
Yeah.
a while ago, and so
Surprise! It's a musical, but I.
it's also a musical. Yeah, and Chance, she likes this one. Oh my god!
Wow. It was cool.
Hold on. Whoa.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. I mean like it was cool.
Okay, all right.
Like
It's all right. It's all right.
But yeah, so basically it's like the final like climax song of like the musical that he was crafting into the movie. And like the song like in the musical meant is like so basically it was the main character girl, like talking about like how like the world is obsessed, I think in like that musical world, like obsessed with like TV and technology and stuff. And she was saying that so now there's disconnect and it's hard for people to find love, but it mirrored the Jonathan, the creator's dude's like situation with his girl because he was so obsessed with making the musical that he fell out of love. Not he didn't fall out, but like the situation, they fell out. I'm trying to.
yeah.
You felt it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look,
he got so lost in like making it that he like wasn't like prioritizing the relationship. And
Exactly.
she was like, I can't do this because I never see you and you never like make time for me. essentially.
Exactly. Yeah. So she had to move on
Yeah.
and live her life. Spoilers for the movie, I guess. By the way.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is hot take. Man was kind of on his grind. He was
He
on
was.
his
He
on
was.
his
He
shit.
was.
But I feel like he could have.
Also
made
didn't
some
have
room
to-
for her. I feel like
I've never written a musical, so I can't confidently say yes or no, but maybe.
Wait, hold on. So basically, from what I understand, is he was working on something and didn't.
Yeah,
have
so
time for
this
his girl?
musical
Yeah.
was like
That's
his
Lucius.
actually true.
True.
See, maybe that's why I have sympathy for him.
Don't look
Yeah, this musical was like his like magnum opus, or like what he wanted to be his magnum opus, and he just was working on it for so many like years or whatever.
Right.
And eventually like she understandably was like, "Hey brother, I can't really do this anymore. So I'm just gonna go." And then their relationship fell apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think, sorry, not to give the whole movie away, because I think she like had an opportunity to go work somewhere else, and she was like, "Hey, like
Oh,
I
it's
think
a
like
musical?
you want
Yeah,
to,
she was like,
I
come
thought you
with
wanted
me.
to-
yeah,
It's
come with
So it's
me,"
a
and then he was like,
musical
"I
about a
can't,
musical?
shorty."
Yeah.
No,
And
so
then-
it's the musical. Sorry,
The movie
the
is a
gen-
musical.
The gentleman that the property is about is the guy who wrote Rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that's I don't know if you're familiar with
No,
that.
but it's okay.
Oh.
It's also a musical. It's a very
Oh,
famous
I know
musical.
that one.
Yeah.
We sang one of those songs for we sang that for chorus in high school.
Nice. So the movie is about him.
That's also in
But
the
the thing is,
Office.
before Rent
Oh,
came
really?
out,
Oh, fine.
he himself put together like a little musical production that kind of like told his story.
Yeah.
And this movie is a visual version of that
Yeah.
musical production. If you watch the movie, everything I'm saying will
It'll
make a lot more
make
sense.
sense. Yeah.
But it's hard. It's a little bit tough to explain.
Yeah, it's a little
what's
like
going
it's a
on.
musical about a musical about it. Like it's
Yeah,
it's a
a
lot.
And it
musical
has
based off
Mr.
of a musical about a process of writing a musical that wasn't even the musical that he ended up putting out.
exactly.
Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah.
It has
Oh.
Mr. Andrew Garfield as
The main character.
Yeah, Spider-Man's in the movie, so
Yep.
top of the line.
Yeah. Anyway, but it's very good. They both they be singing. They sing in that song. But also, I resonate with the thing a little bit. It's like, love, anything about love, I'm probably gonna like it. You know what I mean? But yeah, W song, and that's it.
The closer.
Yeah, thank you.
all right, Veronica.
Good job.
Song name, artist.
I got
and
you.
then
Okay,
wrap.
super quick. So the song that I picked this
I'm
week
just kidding,
is
by the way.
I know it's okay. So the song that I picked this week is an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
It's Untouched by the Veronicas. I know.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, it's not by me though.
Yeah.
I
Aw.
wish.
You don't have to tell
But
them that.
I
Nope.
know, right? I was going through my playlist and it happened to pop up, and like the nostalgia that it brought, I immediately was like, I had to blast it. It's one of those
Nice.
songs where like you gotta scream it and like dance to it, and like the
Hell
beat
yeah.
is amazing,
Okay.
and like obviously they're named after me, so like you know, so like that's a bonus, but like it's so good. But it's such a good song, and I highly
Nice.
recommend listening to it if you haven't.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, hold on, actually.
What y'all doing?
These two
It's
schools.
drooping,
Don't
bro.
worry about
It's
what we're
drooping?
doing.
Hey, hold on now. Hold on.
We're handling business.
Yeah.
Make sure the set stays
Okay.
together.
Yeah,
okay?
yes.
Just drooping and you're handling business over in the corner. It's just,
Hey,
What did I tell you?
Go ahead and check out our music recommendations on
Dubois Music Recommendations.
Playlist on Spotify, where you can see every single one of our music recommendations up until this point and in the future.
And you can see the future songs
you can't
right
see
now.
The future songs
right,
yet.
go and
You
check it
can't
out
while
right
watching
now.
the
But it's a live playlist, updates every week.
Live.
Yes.
Thank
Oh,
you
yeah,
for
dude.
doing that.
It's living.
No problem.
I was in the hot seat, so I couldn't talk. All right. Time to get into our Icks and Pet Peeves.
Let me show.
Yay!
Okay. I'm sorry, Chance.
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna keep starting with you.
Gotta stop.
Number one.
Number one.
Number one.
Yeah, I mean, we're also gonna we're gonna say our ick or pet peeve. Obviously, define what it is to
Yeah.
you. And then we'll talk about.
Okay.
Why you handling it
How you
like that,
feeling?
bro?
I'm just trying to get it.
I have my notes ready for my presentation, sir.
That's crazy.
My fault, bro.
You know
Anyway.
what? There are some words that I can say, but I'm going to rise above.
Nice.
All right.
You should rise against.
Oh,
That's a good band.
I agree.
is it?
What?
What are you talking
Yeah, that's Rise Against.
I don't know.
I don't need your help now. You gonna be now. Listen to Rise Against.
Rise
everybody.
Against fans, let us know if that was accurate or not.
Chris Raygun, chime in.
My first pet peeve
There we go.
is probably the one that irritates me the most, and is leaving like a couple seconds left on the microwave.
Like
That is
clearing
very
it?
specific.
That is a good pet peeve.
That's a pet peeve.
That is a
though.
good
Wow.
pet
It
peeve.
I
It
feel
irritates
that.
the shit out of me, and my dad does it every time he uses the microwave. Every single time. He also leaves the microwave door just hanging open.
That one I understand.
That was.
That
yeah,
one
I don't know
irritates
why.
me.
Interesting. Okay.
So it irritates the fucking
Yeah.
shit out of me, and he does it every time. He's like, I gotta leave it on just in case I gotta add some later. Or
Oh,
what
I
if
was-
I come back to the
Hey,
microwave?
I
I'm
was-
like, what are you talking about?
I was gonna say the other way around, and you're like, I know the exact amount of time I need. I don't need exactly 2 minutes. I need like a minute and 54. You know what I mean?
The reasoning is good, but I still get like you should just clear it. But
Yeah.
because like obviously if you're living alone, sure, because it's like you're the only one using
Yeah.
it. But when everyone probably uses the microwave to just leave it there if I gotta come back.
Yeah. He's like, oh no, I'm saving the buttons. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Saving the buttons is funny, bro.
The buttons have only so many presses.
Honestly,
It's like
kind
a
of
mouse.
funny.
And all this,
Honestly,
and then we're using the clear button more often, or I gotta.
Exactly. So if you're using the clear, eventually you're just gonna have to start running out the whole clock with nothing in there.
God.
That's
Got to
a
be
lot.
bad for the microwave if the clear button don't work.
People do that at my job.
Oh.
Like I'll go to microwave something and
And
like
what the-
a second left, and I'm like,
Why?
Come on, yo.
I don't.
A second left is crazy.
If you want to stop it at a second left because you don't want to hear the beep, whatever. I get
Yeah.
it because sometimes it's annoying.
Just clear it.
clear it though.
Yeah.
It takes 1 second.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Especially if like, because my microwave at home, I'm pretty sure if there's time left, you can't like hit the buttons. So I'll like throw
Oh.
something in there and
Most of
start
them
to
do
hit the
that.
buttons again.
That's crazy.
And then I'm like, yo, yeah. I gotta clear it first.
Oh, actually, yeah. That makes sense.
Side note, more microwave pet peeves.
Oh,
The rude microwaves. I think Sean agrees
Oh,
with me.
boy.
Facts.
That-
Talk about
that
it,
fucking-
King.
when you hit like one, it automatically starts like
Dude,
1
it's
minute.
so
What if I want to do
rude.
1 minute and 30 seconds?
Exactly.
I can't
Yeah,
do
me too.
that
I
because
was
it
gonna say,
already
what if I only
started.
wanted
But
to
you
do
just
10
hit one and
seconds?
then add 30.
What if I
That's
wanted
true.
to do 10 seconds? What if I wanted to do 100 seconds?
Yeah.
I
You have
don't
to
know.
press
Take it
the
out.
time
Take that
code
one time.
button.
No, that's
Yeah.
no
But
because
take that
then,
when it's time
no,
to hit
because then
clear.
I have to hit that because then I have to hit the clear button and I also have to ruin the clear button potentially. So
True.
oh my god, bro.
There's a time code.
it probably only has like probably like
Actually,
six.
yeah, wait.
It probably only has like 6 million presses, and it's gonna make me waste one. No, that's
Despicable.
crazy. I'm
I'm with
gonna have
you,
to
brother.
buy a new microwave in like 35 years, dude. I don't want to do that.
You agreed with him, but he also just brought up your dad's point of like the buttons losing.
No. There's a difference. I said that is forcing me to press the clear button when I shouldn't have to because I didn't want to.
Unnecessary clearing.
Exactly. There's a difference.
Yeah.
It's not the same
Versus
thing. Listen,
clearing
you can
it for
be,
the
you can
reason.
you could make a point, but if your reasoning is incorrect, or if your evidence is incorrect, then it makes it a bad point. But if your evidence is correct,
Yeah.
then it might not be a bad point. It doesn't make it a good point for the record,
It's just a point.
but it's just
Yeah.
a point.
I just think some people don't deserve microwaves, and they need to go back to fire cooking. That's all I'm saying.
No,
cooking.
Makes it taste better anyway.
Oh yeah.
I just don't understand why people can't get on board with the idea that it's. At least if people were like, "Yeah, it could be a little rude," I'd be like, "All right, fine, we can leave it
Hey,
there."
buy your own microwave then.
It is mine.
Look up the specs.
It is my own microwave.
Look up the but I mean buy another one that works for you.
All right, Chance, so that's like
You want me to bring my microwave to everybody else?
We're gonna spend this whole episode
Look,
talking about how
microwaves.
microwaves piss us off.
Bullshit.
I like stop the recording and then we cut back in and both of us have black eyes. Oh Jesus!
I already do. All right. Anyway, sorry. My fault.
I didn't- and Chance, what's your next pet peeve?
My next one is when you like finish a drink, but you leave like a little tiny little like dribble. I'm just like, yeah, I'm
Dribble.
done.
In the
Dribble's
cup or
a foul word.
in the juice container
And,
or
and
in
like
the drink container?
anything that you're gonna like recycle or throw away,
Oh, okay.
you leave like a little bit left, and you're like, yeah, I'm done. I was like,
No, I
No,
get
you're
that.
not.
I feel
Disgusting.
That's a
that.
lie.
Can't waste Bev.
As a
No
Bev destroyer, disgusting.
Oh my.
Leave no
either
Bev behind.
either
True,
drink
not
it
facts.
or at least like pour it out.
But what if it's like little bits that are left? Like, because I know when I finish this, there's gonna be like a little tiny puddle on one of these little.
No, I
things.
think he
Yeah, you
means
can't
like
you can't get mad at that. There's
Do you
nothing you can
mean
do
like
about
if
that.
it's like
Yeah, I
here?
think just like if it's like
Yeah, if
like
it's
to this
like-
line, like there's still a little bit left, and you're like,
Maybe
what the
even a
hell?
little less, you know.
Okay.
I just mean like
If
do
you
one
can-
of those
if you
real
can tip
quick.
it- If you can
Okay.
tip it and still get something out of it,
Yeah,
there's
like
too
that.
much.
Yeah, yeah. Do one of those real quick and you're good.
That's true. No, you're right.
I'm just
Okay.
saying.
You're right.
Or in the sink. You know?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
guilty. Of that,
hard.
I'll be honest. But it's more. It's not because I'm
Yeah.
gonna recycle it. It's because I'm like I can come back for a sip later.
Hell yeah.
I guess.
Or I do
I
that
feel
with
that.
like my coffee creamer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I have just this much left, but I already made my coffee.
Nah, I
hey,
throw
next
that
day,
in. It's
no, 'cause
coffee.
next day I can put that little bit in my next coffee and then open the next one.
Do you put it in the fridge?
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna leave
Nice.
creamer out. On the
That's true, actually. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you never
I'm
know.
not trying to die.
True.
Don't do it with apple juice.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah.
I found that out the hard way.
Leaving apple juice out.
Yeah, because you know how
Unless
I
you
buy
wanna
those
get
like
drunk.
bottles of apple juice at the gas station?
Yeah.
I had like a little bit left, and I had left it like in the living room or something. I came back the next day, and I was like, "Ooh, apple juice, sick!" And then I went to drink it, and it tasted like beer. Yeah,
Golly.
that
Leave
shit.
it for a little longer.
That shit
it might
fermented
grow
overnight.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, that's of course. But
Yeah.
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 Okay.
My third pet peeve. I have 4 actually. Although
I think I
don't
have
know.
like 5, but
Yeah.
Oh,
I have to
okay.
pick and choose. I have to pick and choose.
I mean, it's fine.
We're flying through 'em, I
Do
guess.
3, and then if we have
Have
time,
extra
we'll
time,
hit it
yeah.
on the hit it
Yeah,
on the
there you
yeah.
go.
You know, I'm gonna skip this one then
Oh.
because I like the other one better. So when you're like watching a movie at home, at the movie theater is different because like, you know, they tend to be longer films, and you know you're not like walking in front of people. Well, if you are, it's kind of annoying, but still. But like if you like have to pause the movie, so like I watched again. This is with my parents. I watched like a movie and like I don't know, like 20 minutes of the way through, my dad's like, all right, I think it's snack time.
Honestly, bro, I get it.
So
Though.
he pauses the movie, takes
well,
like
pausing
10,
it is.
10 minutes walking around trying to find a snack or something like that, and I gotta just sit there just staring at this movie in the middle of like a scene.
Yeah, that's why you
It's
gotta
not
get the
even like at a
snacks
good
before
point.
you-
Yeah. I think a scene, like waiting
Yeah.
for a scene.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
like walking
It's a good
around,
idea.
fucking like making a fucking makeshift ship or something like that. I don't know.
Question: Was it a
He's making
movie
it a
that you guys have
circle.
already seen?
Every time.
No, I'm saying it was a movie that you had seen before, like this most recent one, or was it a new movie that he hadn't seen?
It's usually a movie that we haven't seen,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
but
So you can't like watch.
like
it
I like I said, it's every time. So.
Because I'm of the opinion, I think like if you're in a group setting and you're playing a movie, don't pause it. Just go do your thing real quick. Come back. If it's a movie you haven't seen, I can understand wanting to pause it
Yeah.
if you're really
You
interested.
must have
in it.
seen it and like you don't need to
Yeah.
see it again.
But then again, if you're really
snack
interested in it, I feel like it's snack time.
No, that's hard. I'm still in that.
Nah, you need the snacks.
That's why you gotta prepare ahead of time. Bring the snacks
That's
with
what I
you.
say.
True,
Gotta
no
get
facts.
snacks
That's what we
before the
do.
movie.
yeah.
I understand that. I don't mind it if it happens once or twice.
Yeah.
But if it's like every 10 minutes, I got to pause. You got to go to the bathroom. Pause so you can get something to drink. Pause so you can go get a snack. Pause so that you can go talk to somebody on the phone. Pause to just because you're not paying
Oh,
attention.
I
right
have
now.
another pet peeve.
Pause because of a
I'm
text
writing
me-
it down just in
That's
case.
too much.
Nice. There it
I
is.
agree. I mean, like with Veronica, she'll like
Uh-oh.
what she'll do. It's not a bad thing. It's actually probably better than what his dad does. But like she'll check how long is left if it's like a video or something.
Yeah, I'll try to
Um,
wait, but sometimes
You know,
I can't
bathroom
wait.
breaks gotta happen.
Yeah.
right.
But at least it's like let me check because if it's like 5 minutes left, I could just hold it. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, if it's like usually 10 minutes or less, I'll try to like wait it out, especially if there's
It's like
like
halfway
credits
through
because
the
I'm like,
movie, it's
oh,
like,
like it's less
yeah.
credits, like it's fine, like I'll be fine. But like if we got like 30 minutes left and like I'm already at that point where like I really have to go, I'm like, yo, you need to pause it, and I'm running. Like Calvin knows,
But
like
she's
I
not
will
taking 10 minutes
sprint.
either.
to
Yeah,
the
that's true, that's
bathroom.
true.
Like,
I just go on my phone on
run.
TikTok for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
by the time that TikTok finishes, I'm back back. Like, it's
Lock
quick.
Or like someone here said, like at least waiting until the scene is completely
Yeah.
finished and into the next
Yeah,
one, so that way it's not leaving people on suspense.
Yeah.
It's
Like someone's about to
it's,
die
It's
or
always
something.
like
You're
in the middle of like a scene. It's never like at points. I get locked in when I watch it.
True.
So like if I'm locked in, all of a sudden like, all right, I gotta take a snack break, or I gotta go pee. I'm just like, what do you mean? What's happening right now? And then I get pulled out of it, and I gotta try and get back into it in the middle of like someone like. And then they finish it. I'm like, what happened?
No, you're gonna do it though. You're gonna
It's
lock
like
back
you
in. I seen
forget.
it.
I mean, yeah, but it's that process,
No, I get
wanna
it.
lock
I get
in
it.
once,
Yeah,
Exactly. No, stay locked in. Yeah, stay immersed.
When I
you know?
watch movies, I watch it all the way through. I don't need
Not
no
me.
breaks.
I personally, my
I get
attention
ready.
span is so trash now that I gotta stop. I gotta pause like every like 10 minutes to be like, all right, we good?
You guys got to do a lap around his
Look,
apartment.
I'm good.
If I'm by myself, I will rewind stuff sometimes
Okay.
because I'm like, I was not paying attention. I need to know what happened because
Yeah.
it seems like something's going on. So
Yeah,
I'll just
that happens
rewind
to me
it.
sometimes. Yeah.
If I'm with other people, especially with this guy,
Just
I'll be
take
like,
the
hey,
L.
Chance, what happened?
Yeah, oh, true. Actually, yeah.
Because I have a very difficult. I don't know if
In
It's
group
just
settings, I have a hard time.
a very
like,
difficult
focusing.
time paying attention sometimes.
Nah, me too. Me too.
Huh.
Oh,
Y'all too fucking yapping every time we watch anything.
That's why. That's why I can't.
It's
That's why I
fun,
said
bro.
group settings. I can't because I know there's always shit going on.
See, hey,
no, bro.
What could I say?
Nah,
There's
bro,
always
it's hilarious
something to-
every time. Though.
Oh, no, it is funny.
no, low
We-
key.
I was
Well, we
crying,
normally
bro.
clown.
Yeah, I was crying. Tears.
Especially when we're watching like Love Island and shit like that.
True.
Chance to be over there,
Mm.
and me and him
Locked
are just doing a full like hour-long stand-up
Low-
set in the
low-key.
back, and it's always hilarious. And then
Low-key.
he'll be like, "What are you guys talking about?"
True.
So we give him our lore,
Yep.
and then
Then he
we
gives
ask
us
him for
yeah.
the lore.
True lore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because someone will start crying, and we'll be like, "Why is she
Yeah,
crying?
what the hell?
Chance, what happened?"
Watch the damn show.
That's what you're there for. I
Yeah.
guess.
Exactly.
You're the lore keeper.
The lore keeper.
That was 3. So
Yep.
okay. I
Okay.
got 2 more, but
We'll come back. Then.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll come back
We don't
around.
have to do the stories. You know. It's all
Yeah.
right.
So my pet peeves, I think.
I think.
No, they're not going to be. One of them might be controversial. We've talked about this one before, and it
Okay.
was controversial at the time. I don't know if opinions
We'll
have
see if it
changed.
still is.
yeah.
So my first one, the most controversial one, is actually probably my lightest one, if I'm being honest.
Alright. Interesting.
It was good.
Actually, this is more of an ick than it is a pet peeve. Ick.
Oh, all of yours were pet peeves, right?
I think I don't know.
He's just saying things that annoy
based
I
on
me.
just
how it
named
sounded,
things that
they're
annoy
pet
me.
peeves.
So yes.
This one's more of an ick. And this was a trend that started popping off some years ago
Okay.
that
yeah,
everybody
dude.
really kept talking about. And I feel like a lot of people were doing it to be a part of the trend. And that's why it's an ick for me, because it feels performative. It happens generally with women, but it can apply with men too, just for the sake of things.
Okay.
When someone receives their food at like a restaurant or something.
Yo, relax.
and
I already know what
they
you're about to
start-
say. Relax,
I know
bro.
exactly.
Relax, bro.
Sorry.
I be doing this sometimes. Damn, bro. God, I'm just happy to get the food.
Right. I'm happy to eat. What's so wrong with that?
I definitely like the performative ones. Really get
Yeah,
me.
with the
Like,
ones that are like
The ones on
clearly,
TikTok are
yeah.
corny.
I hopped
Yeah.
into
That's what I'm
like
saying,
the,
though.
this thing.
Yeah,
that one,
yeah, she's
every
crazy.
time I see that shit hurts me.
Yeah,
I physically
like,
cringe.
Well, for me personally, once I start eating is when I start. I'd be like, ooh, okay. But like when I get the food,
I've never
yeah.
noticed you do that though.
Oh, so, we're good. We're good. Never
So
mind.
like, but it's just that someone kind of like it's I don't know. It's just one of those
Nah,
things.
It's the
right?
over excessiveness
Yeah,
of
I
it.
see.
I think.
I think-
Like,
I think
when
it is.
my
Sorry, go
niece
ahead.
does it, it's cute.
Yeah, 'cause she's yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what my niece does. She gets so
Yeah.
happy when she gets any kind of food. But she's 2 years old, so like,
Yeah. So that makes sense. That's fine.
Yeah.
Little kids is okay.
Yeah.
But when like if you're a 28-year-old woman and you're getting, a plate of chicken tendies or something, and you're just, I think it's that
Okay.
that's always what the dance
it
looks
is.
like too.
Well, I mean, how much more can you?
if
really
you
do
started
at a
like
table?
whipping and nay-naying, maybe I could make like an exception.
That's funny.
Yeah. I'd be like, we're at Chili's. I don't think it's gonna be that good. Backflip worthy. But you know what? It really what I think it is. The root of it, I think it has to do with fat kid trauma. Because as a fat kid, as a fat
Unfortunate.
person, I'm not allowed to be excited about
No.
food, about
No.
like eating
That's-
food,
that's
about being
true.
hungry. I'm not allowed to be excited about that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So when I see other people just doing it for the free ski,
It's not
Free
fair.
ski.
it's not fair. It's fucked up.
It's like, why you guys do that?
Be like,
Exactly.
him.
Of course, your big ass is happy.
Oh.
It's like, all right, thanks.
Damn.
It's like, damn.
She's literally doing it right next to me, but it's fine. Whatever. However, if you are eating and happen to be standing up and dancing at the same time,
Okay.
that's different.
Like, what do
Like
you
being
mean?
a
Like,
goddess
you're
at
happy?
the club.
No, so like let's say
eating
you're
pizza,
chilling with
just
your
like-
friends. Let's say you're chilling with your friends or whatever, and you're like talking and you're standing up to go get like a piece of pizza and there's music in the background.
Pizza.
And then you start like turning up to the music.
Coincidentally.
Like like it was more of a it's a coincidence.
Because there's music. It's
Exactly.
Not like you're just
Yeah.
doing
That's
to
different.
nothing.
Yeah.
To ambiance the
Exactly.
restaurant.
Yeah.
It's not that you can't dance just because you have food. You just can't dance because of the food.
Oh,
we
there it
go.
is.
All
Bet.
right.
There we go.
So that's my first. That's
I
my
can
ick.
agree with that.
The second one, I believe, is also probably qualified as an ick more than a pet peeve. The way that I wrote it down is the broke boy, my girl pays for everything pose.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Pose. Oh,
Um,
specifically the pose.
Yes,
I know
like
exactly
the
what
pose.
you're
The
talking
pose.
about.
It's when you're at a
The
GameStop.
dude's like
Low-key.
behind the girl.
Yup.
And
He's
like
behind
his
the girl,
arms
he's
are
all
in
up
between
on her,
hers. Yeah.
and she's like whipping out her debit card
and he
to
has
pay
his
for
head
it.
on her shoulder.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is
my.
so
Thank
cringe,
you, babe.
and you're.
I appreciate
Here's the
it.
Low-key.
here's the thing. It is
Mhm.
okay if your girl pays for stuff. There's
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that at
No,
all.
but you know the type. Like you know the type when you
It's-
see it. It's
yeah,
like
it's cringe when you're doing all that because
Yeah.
you know that like it makes you feel insecure as a man or some dumb shit like that. It's like no, you're being a weirdo. Just let her pay for it normal and then be hype about it that you got
Low-key.
something.
right. Like
taking
it's
on
not
the
a
car.
What?
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
In
Tell
the
her-
car, be all
Yeah.
up on it.
Low key.
But like
I'ma
doing
dap
this
her
thing
up.
while she's paying, stop it.
Nah,
It's
and you better,
embarrassing.
like,
Stop.
Be like,
Alex
what?
gonna be laying on the bed with his feet kicked up, like kicking in the air. Like,
That's
"Ooh."
fine.
Like, oh
He's
my
home.
god.
I
Thank
feel
you,
like
babe.
It makes it
Right, am I
awkward
being lesbian?
for the person cashing you out.
Yeah.
And like
The
also
people in
kinda-
line behind you?
Yeah, it's people that behind
Nah,
you.
true,
It also
that's
makes it like
especially-
she's trying
Yeah.
to pay and you're over here just
Low-key.
fucking
Yeah.
hanging over her. Kind
Okay.
Of thing.
And
Yeah,
it happens
definitely.
so frequently.
Tragically
Like it's
fact.
it's
Really?
not
Well,
like
I
it's
don't
like
think I've
a-
ever seen it.
Exactly. It's like
Yeah,
it's not like
okay.
I saw one person
Certain
do it.
demographic.
I don't
guess.
think I've ever seen it before.
No?
Yeah, no. I mean, I haven't worked in that kind of
Understand
retail
you.
before.
Okay.
The only like customer service I've done is car wash, and
Yeah,
it's a little hard to do
Yeah,
that
when
when you're in a car.
Yeah.
She's washing your car and you're like a baby monkey just
He's
on
like
the back
in
of
the
her.
back seat. He's in the back seat. She's in the
Yeah.
driver's
Oh,
seat.
true.
He just puts his arms around. He's like,
I'm gonna do that.
Right, instead of a headrest, it's
Funny.
his head.
It's so
Yeah.
cringe for people in line for the cashier, probably for her too.
Yeah.
It's just so, and I just don't understand how it's like the assumed pose for every. I've seen it a
is.
bunch of times in GameStop, a bunch of different people. I've seen it on the internet a whole
Yeah.
bunch.
Yeah.
It's like, what? How did that just become like the calling card for broke boys? I don't understand.
Couldn't be me.
And like, why do you
Low-key.
just, why do you feel the need to do that? And you know what? Now that we're talking about
Oh,
it,
here we
this
go.
actually extends.
Actually, it could have
a
been me
little
back
bit-
at like teenager Alex. Could have been me. Could have been.
Hey, at least you're honest.
Yeah, no, not now.
This
no.
this extends to excessive like PDA in public. And I'm
Oh,
not
here we
talking
go.
about like kissing, although if you're making out in public, it's a little weird.
Tonguing it up.
Yeah, if you're doing all that like at like
Yo,
a Starbucks,
yo.
it's a little weird. What are you talking about?
she said he took one of hers.
Hey. Then no, we'll talk about it when we get to you.
It's okay.
My
There you
bad,
go.
my fault. Sorry, I got.
Chill out, bro.
You're
Anyways,
just
much.
so excited. It's
You're
okay.
adding up like you did.
yeah, I was passionate. My bad. Oh, we'll talk about it then.
It's okay. It's okay.
My last one is definitely a pet peeve.
Okay.
This one's definitely a pet peeve. It is people who. So there's a term called in improv called yes anding.
Yeah.
I intended to look this up beforehand so I didn't look
Oh, I
stupid.
think I know what you mean.
But from my understanding,
No, but
it's from my understanding, it's essentially building off someone. So someone sets a premise,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
instead of saying like, "No, that's not how that works," and going against it, you take it
actually-
and you build from that premise.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just keep going and I might get it.
Okay. So
like keeping the ball
so
rolling.
for
that.
example, I'm like, oh, my garbage can grew a mouth and started talking to me, instead of being like, that's not possible. What do you mean that happened?
I shouldn't have
You're-
put that oobleck in the
in-
garbage.
Instead, you say, what did it say? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. You accept the premise and then you build off of it from
Yeah.
there.
Don't say no.
So my pet peeve is
Well, sorry, don't take that out of context.
Yeah.
yeah, okay, hold on, partner.
Oh,
My bad.
People who refuse to yes and / operate outside the realm of reality. So like when you're like trying to like banter with somebody or something, and for some reason they can't in their mind
Oh, like
operate in
Amelia
a world that
Bedelia.
doesn't exist.
Again.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Oh, like you mean like
It's
a?
the gorilla
I thought you meant like
conversation.
they take things too literal.
Like, bro,
Never
you
mind.
can't fight a
Our brains
gorilla.
were-
Sorry.
Our brains were somewhere else. Go,
Okay.
keep going.
Sorry, I'm
Remember
sorry,
what I
I'm
said?
sorry.
No. Keep doing what you're doing,
I'm
Alex.
so sorry.
But yeah, it's like a refusal to operate outside of what we understand as reality and just accept a premise for what it is and then build off of it. But instead, you have to just,
Actually, that's not possible within the realm that we exist in, sir. And I would beg to differ, actually, on that
Sheldon?
point.
yes.
You're missing your fedora.
That's yeah, exactly. Well, no, that's the fedora.
Your fedora.
That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves when operating with like people in general.
The fucking bit master over here.
True.
That's
You don't
well,
go
no, that's
my
the thing.
bit.
Is like it's
You're
just
a bastard.
it's not even that. It's not even. It's just like at some point it feels like it's a refusal to do it. You know what I mean? To just pretend, just have a little bit of fun and pretend. You know what I mean? I say I got 6 arms, and someone's like, "Well, no, actually, I don't think that's true." I'm like,
Actually,
Me and the
right.
hypotheticals for real.
I'll just go fuck myself, I guess.
I'll be like,
Actually, you
that's actually- I'd be doing
can't.
that.
You have your 6 arms.
Yeah, I fuck myself with my 6
Yeah.
arms. Wow. So yeah, that's my list.
Nice.
I feel like some of mine are kind of plain now that I'm here.
Nah, mine are two. Mine are two for sure.
My first one is a pet peeve because I drive a lot. Driving slow in the left.
Damn it! All right.
That
Get rid of one of mine.
is a pet peeve for me because I feel like it is common knowledge amongst all age groups that if you are in the left lane, that is the fastest lane.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you need to be pushing 95,
Yeah.
100.
Pushing P.
80.
I'd say 80 is the minimum.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
Minimum.
kidding.
Depends on
cops
the
don't use this. I go like 85. That's my average.
I in my old
but-
car I used to go 80, but in this car I end up going around like 85 sometimes.
because you probably don't feel it.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you're going 60
That's crazy.
to 65 and you're just keeping that, get to the middle or get to the right.
yeah.
Especially like if there's a bunch of
Fuck out
cars
of
in
my
front
way.
of you, all right, I get it. We're all following each other. But if it's like car in front of me is going like 65 and then there's like nothing in front of them
Yeah.
for
Nah,
miles,
that
You're doing too
get
much.
out the fucking way.
Yeah.
Because I
True.
feel like the only way for them to learn is when like 4 cars all
Just
go around
pass
them.
them,
Then
yeah.
they finally decide to
Yeah,
get
like,
over.
oh.
Like just how do you not know that? Just,
Yeah.
The
just
only
move.
exception is if there is an exit in the left lane,
Yes.
which we should abolish, by the way. We
True.
should make that not a thing. 'cause that's
I don't know
stupid.
why
hate
it's a thing.
Yeah, it's dumb. But if there's an exit in the left lane and we're under a mile, that's fine. Other than that,
Get it up
drive
out of there.
faster, please. Also, if there is an exit in the left lane, let people in, especially big trucks.
Actually
you
true.
dickheads.
Oh.
All right, we can't fit into places like normal cars can. We can't accelerate like normal cars can. So just let us in, and then we'll get out of your way. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right. It just bothers me because it's like trying to get somewhere. I'm not trying to speed there, but like
Yeah.
just trying to
Yeah.
cruise at a
Trying
good
to
80.
cruise.
Just let me go.
Yeah, especially if you put like cruise control on. It's like I don't want to have to put it on and then turn it off and readjust it every
Exactly.
10 seconds. Just let me do my thing, please.
It's like, do you enjoy just slowing everybody down?
Especially
Oh,
when you
true.
have someone in the left lane and someone in the right lane, so they just
Yeah.
they make
Same
a wall.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just drive together. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
someone's got to move.
Yeah.
unless
Rome.
unless you are driving too fast and too recklessly, then
Oh,
I
then
will do that shit on
Yeah,
purpose.
I will box you in if you're
Yeah.
going like 95.
Yeah,
Well,
and
even
you're like,
less
and
than
you're
that.
doing like this shit, putting other people in
True.
danger. Not
Yeah.
even signaling. Can you dickheads at least signal?
That's
if
also
you're gonna
true.
do that shit,
Just
you
bobbing
shouldn't
and
do that
weaving.
shit just to start. But if you're gonna
Yeah.
do that shit, at least have the common courtesy to signal.
Well, it's because
True.
there's no way to signal when you just.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
No one's gonna
Shit.
even have time to
At least
register.
like
it.
try. At least flick that
By
shit
the
real
time
quick.
like he flicks it to go right, he's
He's
already gonna
already
be
at
left.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Or
shit
she.
irks me.
You know,
she.
can't be
Yeah.
sexist. Sorry.
I'll pass them like when they're going slow. I'll just look at them, and then I'll continue
Like
on.
Luigi.
Yeah. My second one. This might be someone in the room as well.
Yo.
Thumbs ups in conversations or
Oh,
responses to
damn.
things. I don't know why it's a pet peeve of mine.
Honestly,
It
I thought it
just
was
annoys the
something
shit out of
related
me.
to me for a second.
It's because it's so like it's so passive aggressive. And it's literally it's an old person move.
And it's also
Okay.
like, is it so
I'll take
hard
it.
to just at least put okay? And it's not just a thumbs up. It's thumbs up or K.
Yeah.
Those two things.
K,
I'm like,
K, I'm not.
I
big
feel
on.
like
Yeah.
you're just basically telling me you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Just give me an
Kinda.
okay.
If you're gonna give a thumbs
You
up,
put K, but what I see is fuck you.
exactly.
True.
Because it has like an aura of attitude behind
Yeah.
it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
If you're gonna put a thumbs up, you have to put either the doofy emoji next to it or the sunglasses emoji next to it. You have to put something next to it so that way they know that there's a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And especially like on Messenger where like the things sometimes will just be the thumb and you just hold it down and just big ass thumbs
Yeah.
up. That one hurts me even more.
Oh, really? The bigger one hurts you
Yes,
more?
because it's like
It's a bigger fuck
now
you.
you're taking the time to hold it
Go out of your way
down
to- yeah.
when you could have
That's
just
funny.
put okay and moved on.
That's funny.
I don't know what it is. I hate it. I feel like it just
It
it fucks the
very
conversation up.
passive-aggressive,
It's
yeah.
passive aggressive. It don't take much to just say okay.
Yeah.
If I'm not locked into a conversation, sometimes I will. Do
Yeah,
a
I was gonna
thumbs up.
say.
Sometimes.
When are you, bro?
Yeah.
You always do the thumbs up.
You know,
That's like the only contribution in the group chat that we get from your thumbs up.
get me locked in.
Yikes.
That's crazy.
They'll be talking about bullshit for like 90% of the time in the group chat anyway, bro.
Oh, so like the thing that is lock-inable, that's the thing is bullshit you don't want to engage with.
no.
Copy that. This is my last. That was my last thing, by the way, that I'm talking about. A refusal to engage. Anyways, keep going. What is your third one?
Be engaging.
Who said I was
What do
done?
you?
I'll kill you.
Sorry.
I'll kill you.
What do you want to talk about, Chance?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's why he doesn't
Well,
start the conversation.
well,
I enjoy
Well.
my peace and quiet.
I almost. Oh God!
All right, let's take a woosah. Everyone breathe in.
Everybody reset. All right.
Everyone breathe
Everyone at the
out.
same time. Everyone at the same time. We have to reset at the same time. Come on, everybody, get ready.
Deep breath
Veronica, Alex, wake up. Hey.
I'm waiting to reset.
No, we
No, you
reset.
already
It's
are.
a
It
different
looks
way
like
to
you're
reset. Your turn. You have to take your face off like a faceless man to reset. That's how you do it.
Interesting.
What if I'm gonna just?
Come on, gang. The sooner we get it done, the faster we get back to the episode. All right. Come on, Veronica. Lock in.
She's doing it. Just holding her face.
That's Obito,
Like Obito,
dickhead.
yeah.
Sasuke's had to have done that one at least once.
Yeah, he's probably.
At least
he
once.
It's an Uchiha thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Look key.
All right, gang.
Gangy.
All right, team. Come on, team. All right. 3, 2, 1.
There it is.
All right, we're reset. We're good. What the fuck did you take? Whatever.
I
All
don't
right.
like that.
Before I get mad
It's a
again for
different kind of
taking so
reset.
goddamn long, you go ahead.
All right.
Uh-oh.
She's red.
That's like
I'm good.
All right.
I'm okay.
a Dark Souls.
Oh.
My fault.
Oh. That's
Oh, ma.
CSGO.
CS:GO. Oh.
All right, team, let's take a pause.
All right, welcome back.
All right.
Sorry we had to cut
Hello.
there. My third and last pet peeve, or no, this is more of an. It's both. I guess it would be a pet peeve and an ick in a way.
W.
An icky pet peeve.
Yes. Noisy eaters.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Yes. Stop. Because if it's like if I can tell you're doing it unintentionally because like you just
Oh.
sure. But if you were, that's just how you always eat. You're just smacking, like, especially in a public area.
True.
It makes me cringe. It makes me not want to eat. And it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing that?
It's
And this doesn't count. This,
Why are you doing that?
this doesn't count for like other cultures where like I know like in Asian countries like they do like the slurping when they're having like soup and stuff. Whatever. That's what I'm talking about.
Slurping,
It's
I don't
just-
mind.
Yeah, slurping, I don't really care about.
I bet you don't.
Hey, all right.
It's really just the chewing with your mouth open.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
even when it's closed, I can still hear you. I shouldn't
Yeah.
be able to
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay. Oh, damn. My fault.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know if you do it. To be
I
honest.
also don't know. I don't pay attention.
I don't
Especially if it's like silent in the room too, and that's
Yeah.
all I hear,
True.
I'll kill myself.
That was gonna be one of mine. It was like silence, like just raw silence. Like especially with
We'll
a
get to
people,
it.
like a group of people in the room,
We'll
just
get to
raw.
it.
Yeah, but I didn't put it on the list, but
Oh.
yeah,
I mean, well, now you can. I
it was
guess.
a,
True. Yeah,
it was
you
an
need-
honorable
you need
mention.
One. You need one, so.
Well, no, I had
that's
like
right,
4 or
you
5,
had
but
that's
yeah.
right.
Sorry. Anyway,
I don't know if anyone else has anything that they want to say about noisy eaters. I just can't do it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just
no, I
too
feel
much.
that. Low key. It makes
Yeah.
it.
I'll tell you what. If the room is like loud and there are people like talking amongst each other and you're doing it,
Yeah.
it still hurts me, but not as bad as
Yeah.
if the room is silent.
It's kind of drowned out a little
Yeah,
bit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I can distract myself with other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just raw, just just lip smacking and chops chewing.
Because it's like, how do you not know?
It turns me off to the meal. I won't lie to you.
And if you know, why don't you care?
Low key.
But yeah, that's my 3.
Okay.
Understandable.
All right, let's get it going. Okay. So my first one is one that is a very Alex pet peeve that I have a feeling is a pet peeve for others that it is a pet peeve of mine. Let's just get it going.
That was a riddle or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
okay.
I was confused.
He's saying that it makes me mad that it makes him mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm not just you. Not even
No,
just
I know.
you.
I'm saying
okay.
yeah, just as an example.
Yeah.
Being told what to do is my number one pet peeve.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's not even.
It's not even like a thing of like telling him what to do as far as like a commanding him like aggressively like
No,
anybody would
it
get
could
mad
be
at.
literally just
Literally
any,
like Shax from
Hey, hand me
Destiny
that.
2 would say, "Come on, guys, pick it up," and Alex would start talking shit and being mad.
Low-key.
Shut your ass up.
That's how
Yeah.
deep it
Low-key.
goes.
Low-key. Just like a suggestion that like slightly doesn't align with my vision of the future will truly get me going. I don't know why. It just I think it's my ancestors being like, don't let them keep you down, brother.
Yeah.
That's probably why he doesn't watch the stuff we suggest.
True.
That's not true. I've in the last year I've watched at least 3 shows that have been suggested. I just haven't finished one, but I did start it.
3 out of 100.
Listen, I don't have that much. There's not. I want to word this.
He's trying to
I
formulate
don't
what
want to word
excuse
this.
he can use.
There's not enough time in a singular day to watch that many shows congruently. Anyway,
But there is in a year. That's fine.
Exactly.
yeah, but then I
Get out
gotta
to your pet
see.
peeve.
No, you see this? No, you see them trying to keep me down. If I watch all the shows they want me to watch, when am I gonna watch what I want to watch? You know what I mean? Anyway,
You don't watch what you want to watch when you
That's-
watch it.
Exactly.
I want to watch you suffer. Anyway, I want to watch your downfall.
Got to be up for that.
All right, so get us up so that way we
Alex
can
can watch
you
my
can
downfall.
watch him fall.
But yeah, like literally anything, like a suggestion. It could be hey, I don't even know, anything. I'm telling you, there's a lot of rage in here that I try to keep down.
Yeah.
But it always wants to get it always wants to
The demon always wants to get loose.
for any slight reason. That's why I don't think I could be a werewolf, because I would be very bad at keeping it a secret.
Second pet peeve. I
Yeah.
can't be a werewolf.
That would be a pet peeve. Yeah. So don't tell me. No, anyway. This kind of it's not exactly the same. But it's kind of similar. This one is very specifically having to do with work, being micromanaged. I hate it because, especially at the job I'm currently at, it is all that certain people at this job do. I'm just doing my thing. I'm washing parts, or I'm living my life, and I turn around and there's constantly someone looking over my shoulder, just staring at me, just making sure I do something the way they want to do it, even if it's not a good way to do it. And I hate it. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What he said.
Yeah. And this one is like a I don't know what to be. Where is she?
Pop smoke.
Anyway, this one is like a kind of a pet peeve and kind of an ick because it is multi-situational, but purposefully ignoring someone's boundaries. We know someone who used to do that for fun exclusively, and it pissed me off. And it's the only person I've ever wanted to constantly fight every second of the day.
The amount of times I had to cool down the situation because if I didn't, it was going to lead into a fight.
Yeah, it's
True.
yeah.
Hey, I
it's
respect it.
It's if you know that somebody doesn't want a certain thing to be said or done, just hey, bro, just respect it.
Respect it. Yeah.
Even if it's a little outlandish. If it's
Especially if that's your so-called friend.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
If your friend has their toes out,
Ooh.
just,
Well, no, we're not talking about not
If
toes.
we circle back, you can talk
There you
about
go.
it.
Yeah,
Back
that's
to you,
my
Alex.
boundary that you cross at every opportunity you get. So
That's all of our boundaries.
Yeah, exactly.
Lucky.
majority rules.
It's true.
it's crazy.
But yeah, it's like
Thought we were
yeah.
here for respect.
we can respect everything else about the
You
toes.
can respect this dick and balls. Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was
But
I'm sorry.
yeah, it's like, crossing boundary. If it's like accidental or you don't know it yet, whatever.
Oh, I was gonna
Hey,
say
do
the
your
person
thing.
you're referring to, it was like intentional.
Yeah, no, yeah, no.
Yeah,
the person,
yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
the person
Intentional.
that
Right,
was the
right.
example initially.
He would tell him to stop,
Yeah.
and in the moment, he would
keep
then
doing
keep
it. Yeah,
Or you could see it in his head where he's
Yeah.
like, oh,
He's
I know,
blind.
I know this is
Yep.
gonna bother him. Let me do it.
Yeah.
low key.
Yeah.
But so yeah, if it's intentional, you're an asshole and stop doing it. Accidental once, fine. But once you learn, you keep doing it. I hate you. But yeah, just be respectful and nice and kind to everybody. And that's my TED talk. All right.
Nice.
Those three.
Amen.
Yeah, I was zooming
He,
through.
he like the second one he
The
just
second
said,
one
and then we
kind
moved
of-
on.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone is pretty much on the same page as the
Yeah.
second one.
Yeah.
All right. To you.
Hey.
I don't like all these stairs.
Sorry.
Me when going to my third period class in middle school because it was always upstairs.
Nice. I was
Okay.
like, what?
Speaking of what, sorry, real quick.
Mhm.
When I was, I'm opening up a page in the book of Sean.
Sean story.
Yeah. I think I've told you guys before, but just in case I haven't, and for the podcast, what I would do, because I was always very self-conscious being a fat kid about people hearing me breathe and people making fun of me for breathing heavy, is when I'd have to walk up a set of stairs, I would hold my breath on the stairs.
Golly.
So that way
I feel that.
I wasn't or
I
anything
get
on the
it. I
stairs.
get it.
I used to do that walking up the
100%.
hall.
But the
Does
problem
that work? Because I feel like
No,
you're just holding
because
it.
of the problem
Makes it worse.
Because the problem is that when I get to the floor, I still have to make it to the class.
Yeah.
So then in the hallway, I'm dying, gasping for air, just having to still trying to hold my breath, so that way
Yeah,
people don't hear me
yeah.
breathing after getting off the stairs. And then when I get to class, I have to sit down and should be like,
Nah,
I
low
feel
key.
that. I'd be outside the
I
classroom.
used to do that, walking through the hall, because I always have my headphones on,
Yep.
and I'd have them think max volume. So
You
I
never
can't
know.
hear anything.
Yeah.
I could be breathing loud as hell right now. So
Yeah.
I would, and I used to just hold my breath, but eventually I was like, all right, control the breathing.
literally,
And then-
literally.
All right, Todd Jerome,
No,
pop off.
low key.
no, hitting
Low-key.
when people think maybe you just got
Yeah.
some mucus,
Yeah,
but the truth
low-key.
is you're gasping for air, and that's the best way to get it in.
Low key. But
Shot to the lungs.
yeah.
Sorry, entirely unrelated,
Yeah.
but the stairs thing made me think
Yeah.
about that.
No,
Sorry.
Stairs.
Totally fine. I completely agree. My first pet peeve is one blocked nostril. You
That's
know,
my
when
whole
you,
life.
Yeah,
Nostril.
I have really bad
Like for
allergies,
yourself,
and
you're saying.
yeah, and sometimes one side is completely clogged, and
feel
the
that.
other
That's
side I
usually my
can breathe
experience.
That'd be
through.
pissing me off at
And it
night.
pisses me off, especially when it's fine and then it switches, and then I'm like, what the fuck? Just
Yeah.
both of you be cleared
Make up your
out at the same
mind.
time, right? If I could have 50% in each, that'd be great. But 100% in one, and then 0% in the other. It's
Yeah.
it's not
Anytime
it.
I go to sleep, it always drains to one side. So when I wake up,
Oh, it's the
just-
fucking worst. Or when I hate when my nose is, because I'm a nose breather. So when I sleep, I
Yeah.
sleep with my mouth closed. But when my
Right.
nose is blocked,
Yeah.
I sleep
Shut
I wake up, my mouth is all dry.
Yeah.
I'm it's the fucking worst feeling in the world.
See, if that happens to me at night, I'll try to lay on the opposite side, but then and my brain goes, "Wait, what if I can't breathe when I'm sleeping?
I
What
always
if
worry
die?
that
What if I
it's
can't breathe
gonna
out of one
drip out
nostril?
of my nose
So I'll
as
turn
I'm
the other
sleeping,
way.
and I'm gonna roll into
doesn't
the
help.
snot.
yeah.
I'm like, what if it's just dripping on my pillowcase as I'm sleeping, and then I go and I move over, and then I have all this snot on my face, and that's what I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I genuinely think I have a nasal problem, because there are maybe 5 instances in my whole life where I have been able to breathe out of both nostrils. And
People
it hurts
recommend,
because I'm so used to only breathing out of one nostril that when I get full clearage, it
probably gotta
hurts.
get it.
Too much air. It's too much.
That's
Probably
not
gotta-
good.
You gotta get it drained, bro. Go to the
People
doctor.
recommend the neti pot. I don't know if you guys have ever
Yeah.
seen that. I refuse to
telling
do
you.
that. That
I'm
scares
not
the
looking.
shit out of me.
I feel like it's gonna go down my throat, and then my throat's
Yeah,
gonna burn.
so this is
Everything
probably
burns
gonna
your
sound-
throat.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not tweaking on this one. 'Cause you know when you get
postnasal
stuff in your
drip, but
nose.
if you do it too much.
No, when you get water in your nose
Yeah,
in the pool,
and
and
it
then
burns.
burns your throat. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I'm scared of.
Water
Sometimes
burns
regular
your
water, if
Yeah.
it like goes down the wrong
like,
tube.
Something, I don't know, something back there happens where it burns your throat.
Yeah.
Get your throat out. If it's soda, then yeah.
No, you know what I'm talking about though, right?
I know
When
you're
you
talking
get
about
water
I've
in your nose at
experienced
the
it.
pool,
Well,
right?
Yeah, that's why I tell y'all not to fucking. Well, that's different. That's like chlorine water
That's what
going
I'm
through your
saying.
nose.
That's
Oh, I
what
thought
I'm
you were
afraid
talking about
of.
like when you're drinking and like
Oh,
someone
no.
makes you laugh or something.
No, that's different.
Okay.
That also can burn, but more so your nostrils.
Yeah.
though.
Bevies
Yeah.
go down the wrong tube for me more often than I'd like. Is all I'm saying.
I
That
think
should be
it's 'cause
something
of
you get
y'all.
checked out. I think.
No, not like not even like just because.
Just 'cause he's
It'll
drinking.
be like I'll like react to something or I'll like breathe weird or something as I'm drinking. I'm like, what the fuck?
That happened to me like 2 weeks ago. I went to take a sip of coffee as my last one. And I don't know what happened, but I put the cup down and it all just shot out my mouth. I don't know. My throat just rejected the coffee.
Hell no.
It was kind of
that
embarrassing.
was enough.
Yeah,
Enough is
that's
enough.
enough.
It was embarrassing.
That's funny.
Was it at home?
And I was at work
Oh, damn.
in front of my two
damn.
coworkers.
Damn.
So
Sorry,
they're
brother.
regurgitating coffee.
Yeah, they're like, you good?
I was like, I'm sorry you guys had to see that.
My second one is feeling like I have like a hair or something in my mouth or my eye and like
Facts.
trying to pick at it and like nothing is fucking there.
Yeah.
And like I don't know if it's just because we have cats, but like I always feel like I have like a phantom cat hair in my mouth or like it's near my eye or like on my face and I'm like rubbing and I'm like I don't fucking say anything.
Yeah.
Like where the hell is it? It drives me insane because like I won't let it go until I found what I think I'm looking for. So I'm like I'm just gonna be like digging like all over like freaking rubbing in my eye. Like my eye will be super irritated, but like I can't stop. I'm like I need to know where it is.
I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be like, I don't see the hair, but I feel
Yeah,
like
and
where
it's
is it?
like
look,
I
yeah.
am very like iffy when it comes to the eyes. So like
Yeah.
I won't have him try and touch it. Like I get weirded out even trying to touch it. I'm like, no, don't touch me.
I just
So, yeah, I
shit
can't.
ton until
I'm like,
hopefully it falls out.
I just like start. I used to get so tired of it, and I'm just like, whatever, bro. I just rinse my eye out every time. I'll just
Okay.
or like
I drop
something.
some too.
This isn't exactly the same thing, but sometimes it feels like my eyelashes, like my top eyelashes, get tangled with my bottom eyelashes.
Yeah.
So I have to like,
and you
do
have
this
to
to like
low-key-
separate them, but then it doesn't always work. So I do this like six
So I have
times
to
Yeah.
like
before
like,
it finally is
Yeah.
finally normal again.
I have a
It's like
different problem. My,
separate.
Yeah.
my eyelashes don't go like opposite directions enough,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like I always get hairs in my eyes. Like
Oh.
my eyelash always falls in because they kind
Yeah.
of like
Oh, because
you know
like
they don't
the
do
way they
this.
go. Yeah.
They like
Yeah.
kind of like
oh, okay.
go down a little bit.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Sucks.
I'm gonna have to start curling my eyelashes.
I mean, they do sell eyelash curlers.
Yeah.
Just be
Nah,
very
the
careful.
The first time I ever
When
saw
you
one of
use
those,
it.
I was like, "It's got to be a torture device or something."
It is.
crazy,
If
bro.
if done wrong,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy.
that bad boy can do damage.
Looks like it.
And my last one
Let's go.
is like the awkward, like super PDA couples that like people make fun of at like Six Flags or something,
Shout
or
out
like
to
in
the
the
New York
grocery
couple.
store.
Shout out to me.
Like I don't know, like I think it's just like I'm all about being like lovey-dovey with your partner, but when you're like doing too much and you guys are like eating each other's faces and like it's uncomfortable for
Sticking
everybody
your hand
else,
down
like
the
just
pants
and
chill. Yeah, like just chill. Don't be the New York blanket couple, okay? Like don't be like that.
The shit that's really gross for me is when a
Hand
dude-
holding.
looking at each other is when like the dude will like very aggressively like and constantly have his hand on his girl's ass or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, you
And it's
are
going further to even
You are
squeeze
so
it.
insecure that it hurts me.
It's
my
a
brother.
possessive
Like,
type
it's
thing,
so
yeah.
gross and
Yeah.
nasty, not because of like the sexual aspect of it, just because it's
No,
like,
it's
well,
just
it
to
is a
say
sexual
that
aspect,
like
but not,
this is mine.
not
It's like
gross
a
in a sexist gross
he's
kind of way.
basically pissing on her. That's like what
yeah,
he's
it's
doing.
just such like a,
He's marking his
Quit-
territory.
yeah, I know what she means. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, she's yeah.
Thank you, Sean.
I'm not
I
into
fucking
that.
sound
He's
like
a
a crazy
dog.
lady.
Yeah,
I thought of
he's
R.
like
Kelly, my
trying
bad.
to like
He's trying to
he's-
mark his territory. Like he's like a
Yeah.
dog peeing on her,
Yeah.
say that like she's
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, he's like using her body in a way to like express
Yeah.
to everybody else in the room or
Yeah.
at the event that it is his
Yeah.
property and
Yeah.
it's
Cringe.
gross and cringe and nasty and you make me sick.
Grow up.
Period.
Yeah. Also, don't be making out my fucking ear, bro. If I hear that, like
yeah,
right
like
here,
when
bro,
you guys are like
They're
eating
eating
each
the
other's
house.
face and like we can see tongue and
Me in the
I don't want
Discord
to
call.
fucking see that.
When I get a girl.
Why in the Discord?
fucking,
I'm I don't know. Maybe she wants to be shown some affection, or I do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to take the mic off.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You're gonna put the mic in between.
Hold on,
Babe, come here.
Yeah. I'm like, guys, let's all get on this.
Yeah, that excessive PDA shit. It's like you're doing
it's
too much.
No, wait. Boo, stinky.
Ew, sticky.
Do
we wanna
circle back
yeah,
around?
take a second lap.
Whoever got
Chance
more?
is ready.
Chance
He's
is like, I
like,
got
is
it.
she
I
done
got
yet?
it.
Like, I want to go.
You know, I had a couple left on my phone.
Yeah, might as
Couple.
well.
We're back again.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Hooray!
who's back?
Back
again.
Shady's back.
Hello,
Tell
friend.
a friend.
Phone a
Guess
friend.
Who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
It's
Guess
us.
Who's back? Guess who's back?
All right.
Who's
Guess
back,
who's
bro?
back?
Just
The boys.
oh. Nice.
All right, Chance.
All right.
We're gonna continue again.
Let's see.
with
Let's see what I
more-
got here.
More of your pet peeves.
Both of these are phone related.
Ooh.
The first one is like in the middle of talking to someone, they just like start like texting or like usually they don't like just start a call,
Yeah.
but like if like you're in the middle of a conversation that you're, and especially if it's like an important conversation where like you're trying to
Okay.
meet with them, and all of a sudden they just like start texting and they like lock out of the conversation. They don't say anything like, "Hey, hold on a second. Do you mind if I just take this like real quick? It's kind of important." And they just start texting, ignoring you. And then you keep talking, and eventually you just stop talking, and they still don't say anything because like, it feels
You,
like
test them. to see if
yeah,
they're paying
yeah. It feels like they were never engaged in the conversation in the first place. So
Yeah.
why are we talking?
Mm.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I mind it as much if they're still paying attention while
Yeah.
doing it, but if
Yeah.
they like straight up are like not paying attention, you could tell.
Yeah.
That's
And
just
it also
fine.
depends on how long they do it. If they
That
do just
too.
quick like, okay, I'll see you soon kind of thing,
Mhm.
because like you would just want to make sure that you're good with like making plans or something like that, and then you lock back in. Sure, all right, that's fine.
Mhm.
It's a little like, all right, you
It's
could have
like,
waited
yeah,
like
keep
the
going.
5 minutes to finish this section of the conversation. This is kind of
Yeah.
similar to like movies where like just finish the section, and then we can move on. It's okay, you can take it. Just let me finish what I'm saying first.
Okay.
But yeah, that kind of thing. And then the other one is, I don't know why it irritates me so much, but it especially happens at the pantry. And where there's this one guy in particular who, like, anytime he's not doing anything, he picks up his phone and calls somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand, but there's certain people who, like, if they're bored, they call people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they have constant phone
Yeah.
conversations with
Nah.
people anytime they're not doing something.
I don't
I don't
people
understand
like that,
it.
yeah.
It irritates the shit out of me,
Yeah.
and I wish it didn't exist.
I think it's fine to text out work, but to be like, hey, you're at work, you're like, hey, let me just call up my friend and just
Yeah.
chat about whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's kind
yeah.
of crazy.
Yeah.
The second they're like bored or just I see him, I know when it's gonna happen because he starts looking out the window, pulls out his phone, and then just starts scrolling through like his contacts or something. Who do I want to call today?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's crazy.
aren't you like bothering people at
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
point? Just like constantly
Low
calling
key.
people just to talk about, I'm assuming, nothing, because you can't be talking about something that important all the time.
Yeah.
True.
It's just, it feels a little extra.
No, well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially if it happens every single time. It's like, who the fuck?
Yeah.
Who do you have to talk to?
Yeah. Like, that's why I feel like texting is one
Yeah.
thing, but to just like
Yeah.
call people in the middle of your shift,
Yeah.
that's a bit much.
That's crazy.
Especially when you're like, you're actively supposed to be doing something, and they like just start calling people instead of doing the work, and just like, hold on, this is can I just finish this call quick? Like, you're not supposed to be on your phone right now.
Right. You're supposed
Why
to be
did you call
working.
someone intentionally? It's not like you got a call. No, you called them when you were supposed to not be doing that. That's an active rule, and you're still doing it.
That's funny.
Don't come at me like you're interrupting my conversation right now. I'm like, no, you're interrupting your fucking job. Get back to fucking work and hang up the fucking phone.
Okay, talk to him.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You give them that energy next time you
Yeah.
do that.
I wish I could, but I can't swear. So I'm not supposed to be swearing. Like
I kind of did that when I worked at Brooks Brothers, though.
Oh, yeah?
With you guys, because I would be just like, because I work from home, I would just be like,
Oh,
typing,
true.
take a call, be done, turn to my
Yeah.
actual desktop, be like, oh, what are the guys doing
Yeah,
right now? on
low-key.
Minecraft?
I think it's
I still
a little
got my
different.
job done.
Yeah.
I think it's a little
Yeah,
different
yeah.
because you would stop what you were doing with us to actually do your job.
Yeah.
It
Right.
sounds like this
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
will like be like, "Hey, pal, I'm on the fucking phone."
Yeah.
let me finish this call. Real quick. I'm
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got anything else.
I'm trying to think of there's shit that pisses me off all the time. I can't think of anything right now. when I need it the most.
So I can come back to
When
you.
the world
Okay,
needs
yeah,
it
come back
most.
to me.
I have one, and it's. I feel like I might get judged for it.
Oh,
Oh, hey, listen,
okay.
I've said some judge-worthy shit on here.
For me, it's people quoting people like Sexy Red, but like
oh hell yeah,
like,
dude.
but they mean it, not as a joke.
Okay.
They're just like
Freaky T.
not even to be like funny. They're just like they I don't know believe like what they're saying.
Oh no, yeah, that.
Like,
yeah,
Do you have an
it's a
example
lot.
just so I can
not really.
maybe
It's
understand
just-
a little bit better?
I don't know. It's a weird way to put it. I don't know. I when you guys do it, I can tell it's a joke. But I feel like if I'm on TikTok
Yeah.
and like I see
And
someone
people do, like, genuine.
like they
yeah.
are meaning like what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's not like meant
It's
to
like,
be
bro,
funny.
you don't live that life.
Yeah. Or even like if you do, like
It's real life.
yeah.
Real life.
Like I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe
I
it's a
think
little
I see what you're saying.
judgmental of me,
Mm.
but
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I think I see what you're saying.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's hard to put in
Okay.
words, I guess.
I'm trying. I'm really
I'll
trying
point-
to like,
I'll
lock
point it
into
out
it.
if I see
yeah,
it.
yeah. If you see it, point it out, and then we'll talk about it again. We'll be like, okay, I get it now.
My extra one is passive aggressivity, passive aggressiveness. You know, I do it sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know how to navigate the situation, so I'm gonna, I'm alone. But I hate it when there's people who like shouldn't be, like, once again, back to the old white men. A lot of people I work with are extremely passive aggressive. They don't say what they mean. They don't get to the problem. The root of the problem, girl. They don't. It's a lot, and I'm like, bro, we're adults. Let's just say how we feel and let's get it over with. You know what I mean?
But it's those type of dudes that when you do point it out and say it, they'll be like, "Bro, you're being sensitive.
low key,
Like, why are you being sensitive?"
low
bro?"
key. I'm like, oh my god, bro. But yeah, that's and disorganization in like a group or. No, hold on. I know.
That's why I made it look.
Yeah,
I didn't cut you off.
disorganization in like a entity that shouldn't be disorganized. Like there have been a couple jobs I've been at where I'm like this is a job. This is a company. We're supposed to have some kind of system. We're supposed to get this stuff done. If it's like a person or like a group of friends, like us not knowing where to go to eat or whatever, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But well,
Convenient.
it's not that I do not give a, but it's not. It's like we're like people, we're whatever. But when it's once again something that's supposed to have a system
Yeah.
that does not follow that system, I'm like,
'cause
it
no one
pisses me
does.
off.
Yeah, and they have like an expectation.
No one's followed it. For
Exactly.
So,
And
for
I'm
so
like, what are we
long.
doing here?
They have
But-
like an expectation for you,
Exactly.
but they don't give you any guidelines as to how to complete. said-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Expectation.
hate that when it's like says like, "Hey, get it done this way," but then you'll see that same manager or someone
Not-
not do it that way.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
the
are we
double
doing?
standard.
Why?
yo.
Because you're higher rank, you could just get
That's
away
what I'm
with it.
saying.
That's why.
Yeah.
I hate it so much. But those were my extra two.
Do you have any extras that came to mind?
People that are unnecessarily mean to service workers.
That was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be
That
one
was-
of mine.
that
Damn,
was
I
one of
forgot
those
about
that
yeah,
that.
was one
up
of
in
the
here,
things
but
I
yeah,
had here
Key,
too.
damn, I forgot.
Yeah, being rude to service workers. There's almost nothing worse that you could do, like socially.
Especially
True.
when you're in the wrong and
True.
like you
Yeah.
realize you're in the wrong and then you
Yeah.
double down. Like that's a fucking ick.
I
Yeah.
think also when it's just like not for something that's not that big of a deal. Like I saw
Yeah.
one this morning on like some lady went to Target, was returning a $13 jacket that she got, and as every place says, you need a receipt
Yeah.
or an ID,
Yeah.
or if it's a place that has an app, it saves your receipt there.
Yeah.
So she didn't
Which
have any of
Target
that.
does.
She had none of that. And then when they mentioned the app, her excuse was, "My phone's too full, so I can't download the app."
I found you.
All right,
It
whatever.
sounds like she's
But-
just trying to swindle money out of Target.
Well, she was, and
Yeah.
the worker was like telling her, like, "I can't do it." And like being someone who has worked on the other side of the counter,
Yeah.
we can't do it. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not like,
Physically,
"Oh,
yeah.
I'm making it hard for you." It's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
the system won't do it, and I'm not just gonna give you your
Exactly.
$14
It's
back
like,
and
listen,
lose my job.
I
Yeah.
couldn't give a fuck about this place. Like I don't
Right.
care
Yeah.
about this place's bag.
Yeah.
I would do it, but I can't.
But
Yeah,
she was like
literally.
rude to that girl. And like you could tell the girl was upset, rightfully so. And then even the older lady that's working next to that girl was like trying to chime in and help, but she was just giving her attitude. She went to someone else and was like asking for a manager, and that person and like another
yeah,
worker was like,
that's bullshit. Like you're just doing too much. Like I don't know. Like I'm sorry. Like you're just if for you to be giving attitude to that many people, like you know you're in the wrong. Like I feel like that shows a lot about her character because like the fact that she's like getting that mad and like going to all these different people, like not to say that $14 isn't a lot in this economy, but like it's $14. Like take the L. It's a fucking McDonald's meal. Like get over it. Donate the jacket. Do
crazy.
something nice.
But
like
yeah,
you know.
she even someone else who was there was like, "Oh, can I help you with anything?" Because they could tell the customer's upset, and it's someone that's like probably stocking stuff again, so her cart's full. And she's like, "Are you a manager?" She goes, "No." She's like, "Well, your cart's full, so you can take care of that or whatever." And it's like,
I'm like,
why?
hold on.
Yeah,
they're
First of
trying to
all,
help you.
first
You're
of all-
just coming out of nowhere.
Why?
And basically, manager got there. Basically told them they can't do it anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, you did all this for what? And
should-
you
you should-
recorded it.
You
She
should
was the one
sometimes-
recording.
You should
Yeah.
sometimes be able to beat the shit out of people.
Okay.
Honestly,
Every service
Okay.
worker allows one ass beating per year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe even 2 per year. Like
Yeah.
the first
yeah,
half
it's
one
a
in the
rough
first
year.
6
Yeah.
months, one in the
Yeah.
second half. Maybe even 2
You
during
run out-
holiday
quarterly
season.
ass
True.
Huh?
I said if you run out of your ass beatings, try and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
beat the set."
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm out.
Start-
But you know,
start
if you
trading
got
them ass
holiday,
beatings.
you got
You can stack them.
You
can
get
stack
an
'em. So if you
extra.
didn't use your
Oh,
if you
hell
didn't
yeah.
use your ass beating for this quarter, it rolls
Okay.
over into the
Oh,
next
hell
one.
yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Honestly, though.
Yeah, I just think like I don't know. And then like to think that clearly she thought she was in the right if she was recording herself.
Yeah.
And she looked
Well,
like a
yeah,
fucking
that's the
dumbass.
crazier thing. Like, you are doing this. I'm assuming you're posting it. It's like,
Yeah,
everyone
and
thinks
it's
you're
like
crazy.
you,
Yeah.
right? And it's like the people who actually sit here and think like, "Oh, I'm in the right. Everybody's gonna agree with me," and then like when everybody disagrees, they're like, "You're just wrong." It's like, what the fuck? Like, what?
The only people that would agree are ones that think service workers should just bow down to everything the customer says.
And they should.
I hate
Oh,
I
God.
hate I'm giving them
I
more
hate
work
the, like,
to do,
customer is king
motherfucker.
type.
I
Oh
hate
my
that
God.
shit.
God,
And,
dude.
the shit that used to piss me off working at the bakery is, you guys are open on this day? It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
people like
fucking
you keep
moron,
fucking
'cause
coming
you're
in
in
here.
here.
Yeah.
like
Dickhead.
literally.
You would get the day off, but you got to come here and do
Literally.
last minute shopping.
Yeah.
And they act as if by saying that, like they're like,
That they're
oh,
better than the-
yeah,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, like you're working, like, oh, I'm sorry
I
that you gotta
recognize
be
your pain, and
here.
therefore I'm absolved of causing
Yeah.
it.
No,
Even
it's
though-
like
yeah.
you're the reason why I'm here.
Yeah, literally.
Like the fuck.
What do we?
What a
What do we?
Anyone got anything else they want to get off their chest for pet peeves or icks?
My pet peeve is loneliness.
Okay.
I hope everybody in the
Anyways.
world one day.
I'm just gonna go through. So I went on TikTok and I wanted to find things that people said were icks, and I found one video in particular I thought was funny because some of them were like, I think kind of funny, and some were like, that makes sense. So I'll start in the order that she went. The first one, people that can't swim. And hold on. And she also added to that, boo hoo, you had your whole life to learn.
Gotcha. ass.
So, and I know
Where's she at?
someone
I just want to
here-
talk to her. On God, just want to talk to her. But where's she at? That's crazy.
I thought that
Watch
was
her be
kind of
hot
funny,
and Alex fold
but
it
not like something that's
immediately.
serious. And these,
Yeah.
Probably.
I will preface this: these are all icks to her. So if anyone like has
Interesting.
these qualities, she just is turned off by them and will not talk.
Well,
to them.
I'm turned off by you as a person anyway, so it's fine.
Alex don't even know what she looked like.
Let's see what she
Right,
looks like
right.
and see if he's singing the same tune.
No, you're right.
I'll show you after. The second one she had, which I thought was kind of funny, just picturing it.
Yeah.
But it's silly. Running after the ping pong ball when playing beer pong because it bounces off and you gotta go grab it.
That is funny. That's funny.
Drinking a beer with every meal.
That's a little
Breakfast,
yeah.
lunch, dinner.
Not necessarily breakfast,
like
lunch,
every
and dinner, but like if you're having like if you're chilling with your homies.
Yeah.
Sorry, this may be a
Frat
little
boys.
this may be a little targeted, but it is an ick of mine. If you're chilling with your homies and y'all are eating fucking, I don't know, you order a pizza and you're like, let me get a beer. There's non-beer options and you're like, let me get a beer.
Beer's disgusting.
Just,
True.
You're just it doesn't taste good. It doesn't mix well.
Yeah.
And don't lie to me that it does because I know it doesn't.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Nah,
It really doesn't.
I will attest to that because like I don't like beers, and every time I'm like with my brother and like there's beer around, he's like, "Oh no, this is great for like non-beer lovers. Like this is gonna be good for you." And I'm like, "All right," and I'll
Oh,
grab it and
dear
I'll start
Carlos.
drinking it, and I'm like,
That shit's still
ass,
ass,
bro. But now I gotta sit here and finish it
Low
because like
key.
either he
Can't
paid
go to
for
waste,
it
yeah.
or like I feel
Yeah.
bad just throwing it
Low
out.
key.
Like we went to the airport like a couple months ago and totally awful too. I didn't realize it was like fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. It just felt like it was like an afternoon.
They
So he's like,
pregame.
let's get beers, and I'm like, okay, I'll try one. So I got one, and it was not good. And he had 3 beers in the
Golly.
time it took me to finish that one. And he
It's just
even
like-
got up, went to talk to people, came back, and I was still there trying to finish that goddamn beer.
That's
Yeah, but that's you with like a Dr. Pepper. Like
That's
you with a
also
Coke.
true.
You know what I mean?
Huh?
So that's you when we eat out and you're drinking Coke.
Yeah,
Anything
but
but
He doesn't even
water.
finish it at
But here's the
home.
thing is, that's like me enjoying the drink. This is me taking
This is
like
you not enjoying
sips.
the drink.
This
trying
is
to
him
get through it.
milking the shit
That's
out of
funny.
that drink.
It's like I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna
But yeah.
vomit if
Listen,
I force
it's
it.
like stop trying to pretend that shit pairs well with meals. It doesn't pair well with
No,
anything.
not
It's
at all.
gross.
Not at all.
no, I
Like just be like I hate people.
Oh, here we go.
I hate when people refuse to be like, yeah, I understand that like they try to justify it.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste good. You know it doesn't taste good. Stop pretending it tastes good. If you like it, that's fine. But you can admit that it doesn't
Something
taste
to say.
good. It's
Not
fine.
about this.
It's okay. You can admit it. And the same goes for beer and I'll say alcohol in general. Stop trying to tell me that if you
Some
drink
of it tastes
drink this concoction, it's going to taste just like juice. It's going to taste just like
Well,
juice.
no, it'll
It's gonna
never
taste
taste just
No,
like
It's not gonna
you
taste like
just
juice.
have to
It's still
have
gonna taste like
pour it
alcohol, but a
to
little
where
bit
it
gayer.
tastes
It's
like
fine. Okay? A little bit fruitier. It's fine.
This dude.
I can
It really
agree.
pisses
I
me
don't
off.
think it ever.
I don't,
is
it'll,
juice,
yeah,
like
it'll never
juice.
taste like juice, but there are some good combos.
There are some
like
that are
Yeah, but there's
better.
ways to make it so
Like
you don't
strawberry
taste the
vodka
alcohol.
lemon.
That's
But,
not true. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
It's not
there
true.
is.
No, the only way to do it
is
is
if you
like
don't put that much
completely
alcohol in it.
drown out the alcohol.
If there's like this much alcohol
Cranberry
and then the rest
vodka,
of it,
you can do it to where you don't taste any of the alcohol.
yeah, if there's this much vodka and then this much cranberry juice, maybe.
I mean, that's why I said you make it to where you don't taste the
That is true.
alcohol.
Alcohol at that point, though.
It doesn't
you are still-
matter.
for your
2,
body
3
it
in,
is.
I'm
You
fucking.
still gonna-
I'm
you still gonna get
lit.
off of
Like,
From this
By
much
the
vodka.
time-
Enough of them for sure.
yeah, by the time I drink the
For
third
sure.
one, I'm lit.
Low
I'm
key.
happy as hell.
Low
Like,
key.
I don't make drinks, so I don't know.
I'm drunk
Okay.
as can be.
Anyways.
Anyway, I have to get back. I have to go back to that swimming one. All I'm saying is,
Oh my god.
all I'm saying is, this is also besides the Twilight thing I was talking about. I was also thinking about this in the shower earlier today too. All I'm saying is, I think the problem is I'm an earth sign, so I'm just built like a rock. So I sink when I go in the water. Is all I'm saying. I was not built for water. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm
Okay.
saying. They've seen me. I've tried to swim. I sink.
What are you
There's
again?
no
I'm a
no
fire sign.
exceptions.
And
No
I love swimming,
exceptions.
so what's that about?
Yeah, but hot air. What? Water and fire, they make either steam or smoke, and steam and smoke rises. That's all I'm saying. So he could float. Anyway,
Damn. Okay.
All right,
You really
that
did
was
that.
that was a good
All
recovery.
right.
thank
I'll give you that.
you. Thank
You
you.
were cool. You were quick with that.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
I,
it.
I mainly put that one there because I knew it would get like
Look,
something out of you. So
like,
I wanted
what the
to see
fuck?
you were gonna say.
What the hell? What I do?
That's
funny.
The next one, which we already kind of talked about, was being rude to service workers. Understandable. That's a good
fair.
pick.
Yeah.
The fourth one, also a good one in my opinion. Asking for nudes. I feel like it's kind of just a weird thing. You're not teenagers.
True.
What are you doing? You shouldn't even be doing it as a teenager. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Come on,
You
bro.
should
It's a little, it's a little
That's
cringy.
for me. I feel like that's a very thing that happens to teenagers
is.
do.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good thing. Like I said,
That's not good.
But that's the only age group where I'm like that should be
Where
happening.
it's
or
like,
could be happening.
yeah, some
Yeah.
leeway.
Grow
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Yeah, you're young and you don't
Horny.
understand, and you're horny, and you don't understand
and dumb.
and dumb, and you don't understand social dynamics.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it okay.
Yeah,
No.
no, not at all.
But it's
more
more
believable-
understandable that you
yeah.
may do that.
Mhm.
But if there's any young people watching,
What do you want to say?
don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, don't do it.
Don't do it.
The last one she had, which understandable, is can't/don't cook for themselves or significant others. And I feel like
I think throwing don't in there is not fair.
that's also true. We'll
Well,
take
wait.
that
Well,
out.
for the
We'll take that
significant
out.
others, part, yes. For yourself, if you don't cook for yourself just because you don't want to, I don't think that should be that bad.
True.
I feel like everyone should know
if you
though, how
can't,
to cook.
if you can't,
Mhm.
that's a different story.
Mhm.
But if you don't, I think there's a large difference between
Well,
can't
no,
and
yeah,
don't.
don't is like
Because you're
fighting
learn.
against it.
Yeah, exactly. No. I think don't is more acceptable because if you can do it but you don't, that's just like you just don't feel like doing it type of thing. Generally, if you can't do it, you can learn how to.
Mhm.
But if you're stuck in a can't do it kind of place, that's you refusing to learn
Mhm.
because it's not
I
hard to
almost
cook.
feel like
Okay.
you
I
can,
feel like it
but
could be
don't
either
is
one.
worse than you can't. You know what I mean? Because it's like
I feel
Why?
like it could be
Because,
spun both
okay, so,
ways
like-
for both.
I got- that's
If you-
tech- I
if you
guess
really-
we're
that's kinda
together,
true.
right?
Yeah.
We split cooking dinner. I'll cook
That's not what we're
sometimes. He
talking
cooks.
about.
No, but what I'm saying is, if he knows how to cook and I'm the one that's still cooking all the time,
That's why I
and
said
he
it's different.
chooses
Yeah.
not to,
That's not what I'm
I
talking
feel
about.
like that's more fucked up
Yeah.
than him not
That's-
knowing.
That's
like,
I agree with that. That's
okay,
what I said.
thought your stanza was
I said-
backwards.
no,
That's
no,
why
he's
I
not
was
for yourself.
confused.
No,
Take
for
it upon
yourself.
himself.
Yeah, okay, that's
For
why I
yourself.
was.
If you're in a
confused.
relationship and you can cook and you don't,
Yeah,
that's bad.
yeah,
If you can't cook, that's probably bad.
learn.
Learn. You
Yeah.
should learn.
yeah.
Just put that for
If
If
yourself.
if you make a genuine effort to try to learn and you still just can't do it, you just really cannot figure it out, that's not on you, that's okay. But if you can do it and you just and you if you can learn, but you choose not to learn, that's bad.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm picking.
And if you
We're on
can
the same
cook
page
and you
now.
choose, see that's where it's different, right? There's a whole bunch of
There we
different
go.
lanes to exist in here.
It's like
That's
the,
why.
let's
No,
say going
I
like
was
can,
confused because
can,
I
yeah.
thought
That's
like
why-
what
it's
you
a
were.
branching tree.
There you go, yeah.
Of whether or not it's okay.
I missed the part
changed.
where you're relating it to you. I thought
Yeah.
you meant like in general,
Okay,
like
exposing me.
can't versus don't. Yeah, like
yeah.
that's why I was confused. So
Yeah.
like,
if you're in a
No cooking
relationship,
ass
Like roll paper, my fault.
if you're hey, listen, I cook sometimes for myself, just not often.
but I
Oh,
get it though
it's,
because like I'm the
Aaliyah?
same way.
Yeah.
If he's not home or if like I'm by
W.
myself, like it really has to be in for me for like to cook for myself. Like I won't cook
Yeah.
for myself. I'll find like little snacks or something, or like I'll have like a girl dinner, or like I'll I'll be like a little
Yellow
savage,
Cheez-Its.
like a little
Yes.
feral. Yeah, like I'll have
You
like
for real?
Cheez-Its
Yeah.
and like
Little
chips
Cheerio.
and like some
Especially 'cause it's
you know
like-
some cookies. Like I'll
after
have
working
like
like
things that aren't
a
a meal.
14, 15-hour shift, it's like I just don't feel like doing anything when I
Yeah,
go home.
and I
want
feel
to use
like-
my precious time for
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Right,
I
I'm
was
more
the same
apt to
way,
cook for
though.
someone else versus for myself.
I was the same way because even when I lived alone, I was like, all right, we putting frozen meals up in this bitch
Yeah.
the whole time because I'm
Pop 'em
coming
in the
home,
microwave.
toss it in the oven, sit
Call
down
it a
till it's
day.
done.
Yeah.
Low
Mm-hmm.
key.
But then I was like, all right, I'm in a relationship. Time to crack out the skills here. I'm gonna impress here.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the big five. I think most of them were made sense. Some of them I think were a little silly, like the,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the beer pong one.
Yeah.
Like, you can't
That
help
one's
it.
hilarious.
Oh, really? No, that one's facts. That one's facts. A very popular one is holding your nose while jumping into like a pool.
Really?
That's just smart.
Yeah, but that's
just
smart.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's.
I know,
I think
I've heard
the
it too.
visual. The
Yeah.
visual of
Yeah.
it.
It's silly,
Yeah.
but like
It
yeah,
is,
but
it's silly, but like, hey, why you want me to just feel the burn?
low key.
This helps me not feel the burn.
Yeah.
I just find that one's probably the funniest one for me because
Yeah.
it's so ridiculous that it's just like I can't even be mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
What's everybody's favorite Cheez-It kind flavor?
Um,
She said Cheez-It earlier, and it
I
got
like
me thinking.
cheese
He
nips.
said
Those
cheese
are my
nips.
favorite.
No, well,
I think
she's
Cheez-It.
Cheez-It.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Original.
Okay.
I've never
Original.
Had, I don't think I've really ever had. I've had the white cheddar ones.
That's your favorite.
Yeah, I've had original and white cheddar. So
Oh,
I
damn.
guess the white cheddar.
White cheddar.
Either.
Somebody put me onto them. We're gonna talk about it.
You guys want to hear about the best sun chip flavor? Anyways, go ahead.
You eat sun chips?
Either the
Yes,
extra
sir.
cheesy ones, whether they're loaded with the
okay.
dust,
Jesus.
or the pepper jack ones if I want a little spice to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It depends.
I'm surprised you put
depends.
that in your-
It depends on how I'm feeling. Because sometimes it's too much.
no, not right now. That's another episode. Sean takes another
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, Sean takes us for when people
Yeah,
start watching.
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing.
yeah. My fault. My fault.
Yeah, that's when
What's
Sean
your
takes
favorite-
start coming out.
What's your favorite Cheez-It flavor?
I guess the original. I personally
W.
prefer cheese
Oh, you like
nips
the white
over
cheddar.
cheese
Oh,
it.
that is true.
Yeah.
I don't think they make them anymore.
I don't
Yeah,
think they
so,
do
no.
either. They
Those used to
definitely
go
like
crazy
made them
though.
when we were
Oh
kids.
yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
they just couldn't
I would eat a
compete.
whole
used to
fucking
go,
box
what?
for myself, bro. I would make my mom get like 4 or 5 boxes at the grocery store. I would eat through those things.
I love cheese
You're right.
nipples.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
on that note,
I mean, they tasted delicious.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Question: Cheez-Its or goldfish?
Cheez-Its. 100,000,000%.
Cheez-Its or goldfish. These are our
What do you
goldfish.
think I am?
Oh.
6 years
That's
old.
not-
I
Uh,
love goldfish. 'Cause you get
As
more
a
variety.
grown man,
Six years
as a
the
grown,
only one
Have you ever been
as
to
a
the
grown man who
Pepperidge
loves
Farm
Sit
dinosaur,
down.
as a grown
They
man
have
who
like
loves
a
dinosaur
Pepperidge Farm
nuggets.
store
I don't know,
yeah,
in
yeah.
like a plaza somewhere. Oh my
Jesus,
god! I think it's in North
1,000,000%.
Carolina. They have like a little Pepperidge Farm store and like a Clinton outlet. Delish. I have all the stuff. They have like
Oh, yeah.
a million different things there.
I think if I have to choose,
Mhm.
I think Cheez-Its. I think
Okay.
Cheez-Its is a more satisfying eat experience.
Interesting.
You could put it on your mouth. You put it on your
What are
tongue
we
like you're
talking
dropping an acid tongue, and then go to town.
Yeah,
with
but
it.
you can be
Like those little,
as
like,
somebody
Listerine-
as somebody who's
Hold
not a
on.
goldfish eater, you can go
Hold
for it,
on.
You know, you can
That's
play
true.
with the
You
goldfish.
get a toy and you get,
Yeah,
and you get a snack.
sir.
You got toys with your goldfish?
I don't eat
Yeah, but-
goldfish, but I'm just
yeah,
saying.
The goldfish. The goldfish
but-
is
Yeah.
But
The smack that smiles back, goldfish.
But the creator of Goldfish made them fishies because his wife, I think, was a Pisces.
Oh
So,
damn,
Nice.
How
Yeah.
adorable.
Oh.
Right? Right? So,
that's
you
cute.
know,
I'm still not gonna eat them.
Yeah.
Somebody's a
I select
hater.
You prefer goldfish?
Yeah.
But you always have like Cheez-Its.
No, he's a gold.
Yeah, nah, he
as
eats
soon
a lot
as he
of
asked
gold.
the
Yeah,
question, I
yeah,
knew he was a
yeah.
goldfish
He
guy.
always has
Goldfish.
Cheez-Its on top of that fridge.
For not for
They're
him.
mine.
Yeah,
They're
not for him.
Evan's.
That's fair. I was
Yeah.
say
Evan
even
or-
when like we were kids and I
Yeah.
came over, I was like, that's always Cheez-Its. Maybe that's his
It
favorite.
was never my selection. That's the thing. I didn't have a
Okay.
choice in what was bought.
Yeah.
So that was what was bought. So that's what I ate.
Gotcha.
But the preference is the goldfish.
I don't know why I had this like aversion to goldfish as a kid. Like I don't know. I thought they just tasted weird.
Same.
Until I had like the flavor blasted ones. I
Yeah.
fucked heavy. I used to.
Oh my god, I
I
love
used to
the
have, like,
extra
big
cheddar
carton
ones.
And I just
Hell yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Going
Hell yeah.
crazy on it. But I still prefer Cheez-Its. I think they, like you said, I think it's more of a more satisfying flavor, especially like I could probably eat a whole box of Cheez-Its.
oh, I absolutely
You know?
eat whole box of cheese like every time.
For me, for some reason, the shape of the goldfish actually I prefer. One, because they feel less. I don't know. They don't-
Obtrusive.
yeah,
Let's,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. They don't hurt as much when you eat them. In case you get like a spike
Yeah,
or
you
something
get,
like
like, the
that.
corners of
you
the
can just fucking
Cheez-It.
with goldfish, you know?
I be doing that with cheese. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you just got like a camel throat.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
That's a new
Look
one.
it up. Yeah, I've never heard that.
Hey, bro, they be eating cactus or cacti.
Oh, okay.
You know?
That makes sense.
Spikes don't hurt
Camel
them.
throat is wild, bro.
My bad.
And you know, they're just it's easier just to eat more of them. You know, I can just fucking go
Pound-
ham.
pound back.
Yes.
Okay.
Woo! I go crazy sometimes. That's the problem.
Yo, wait a second.
Huh.
Sorry. This could be after episode thing. Never mind, my fault.
Everyone good?
Yeah.
I'm all set with my
good.
stuff.
I think
Anyone
so.
got any more pet peeves or icks they want to get off?
No, I think
No,
we should
I
off
think
the
that's
test.
it.
Yeah, I think we're.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
All right. Hope you enjoyed this
Yeah.
week's episode. You know, we'll see you next week. Where we'll
Let
be
us
here.
know in the comments if you prefer
we-
Cheez-Its or goldfish.
Hold on, wait.
But all right. Glad we cleared the air on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know, you're here with.
Boys.
We'll see you next week.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Nice.